Who can? They want you to turn me up a little more. They say they can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me? I had to kill a fan for y'all then. Which one y'all want? They dropped the lights down, so that should help out some. Yeah, back here the fan's too loud. I had to cut it. We had to cut it. We had to cut that one on that side for them. Which one on? We'll turn that one off right now. To cut that one on. No, they'll holler, they still can't hear. It ain't gonna work. I definitely want to make sure. Is that better? Probably turn me just a T-notch it down. Y'all hear me on this side? You can hear me? Everybody can hear me? Good, too. I'm gonna get y'all wear some cooler shirt. That's a wool shirt he got on. Well, hot. Y'all joking made me hot looking at y'all joking. Ooh, why y'all don't wear some cool clothes? Good mighty, but them things burn up. Man, them wool shirt, that thing pulling in so much stuff. God the mind. Must be nice though. Must be nice. Everybody alive? Y'all learn anything last night? Cool. My wife came home trying to get me to diagnose her last night. I said, this ain't no carnival trick. I said, I don't be doing that for free. Where your money at? And I try to get some free diagnosis. What's wrong with me? I said, it's a whole lot. And I don't do these freebies around here. I'm trying to get paid. Ain't that right? You feeling any skinnier today? That's fine. One crack. All she got to get about 2 good crack smokes in it. She'll be paired where she need to be. I appreciate you, Hua, for seeing fit to let us be alive. I was looking, who said that? I think, Darren, you said the article about the earthquake that hit in Georgia. Once they come in and hit Kanye, y'all will see me move. I'm get my money, tell the mortgage company they can pay that damn rent, I'm gone. Somewhere. Get somewhere ain't shaking, I know that much. Before I ask you what's shaking, it ain't supposed to be literal. That mean what's going on. Listen, man, I ain't standing up. Listen, once that thing rumbling, crumbling, tab in my house, no, we ain't trying to rebuild. Let me get that cash. I got some errands I got to run. I'm rolling. People different. Listen, water come through, flood mine out and wash it out. I'm not bitter. They can have that house. I ain't standing talking about once every 100 years. I don't know who doing the math. I got to roll. There's somebody tell you it's another 100 years. I'm not taking no chance. I got to roll. See how Florida messing up? You welcome, Boston. Pull you out. And then we save them. Put them up here on a wonderful job. Y'all welcome. We in Florida had, you hear that y'all use the earthquakes in Florida. Thank you. Boston, hold on. No, it was an earthquake. The news, what news was that, Darren? They said Orlando. You said lies, Atlanta. You did what now? You can't believe it. Who did? So y'all saw the article. Who looked? I ain't see it on the news. They ain't talking about the news though. Who saw it? Anybody see the article? He put it in text thread this morning. There was an earthquake. It hit part of Georgia too. They said Georgia was awakened today to the earthquake. Y'all want that ham though? All them sisters came in. I knew it. The sisters thought they tipped the scale. We ain't have all that problem. They brought all that gang stuff down here because we ain't have no Crips, no blood. The South didn't have none of that stuff. Now these folks done come down here and mess these folk mind and got them down here and worry about some damn color. You just don't wear homosexual color. I don't know how these folks got us all like. We ain't had this stuff. The South ain't had that. Whatever clothes you wore was your clothes. Nobody, you can't own no colors. Y'all know that stuff was all the way up north. I'm gonna tell you, when you remember that, folks, what you doing? You can't wear that color, that's our color. I'm like, man, you talking about these my clothes. It took a long time for it further saturate. Really, I'm telling y'all, up north, up East Coast, up there, they all let that stuff went on so long, now it done messed up. And now, I mean, it's saturated. Now, see, you see how they getting ran out of them states? They running down here now. Yep. Then they telling them like the ones that running, leaving, they weren't even real gang members. Right. They done got ran off. Then they ran out here telling them like, I'm an OG, everybody damn OG. Who a worker? Who a foot soldier? Everybody you see tell a lie they're OG. Every time they move out, they feel like you can't check their story. These damn folks ain't been in no gang. Stay your ass up there where your gang at. That's right. Because they ain't been in no gang. They been in no real gang. They just stayed up there with them. Y'all got it. Since a lot of these lies they come to, because they know Southern people, we told lies, but some stuff you feel like, why would you lie about that? So they done told so many lies that had you thinking stuff. And that thing that you find like that, the whole thing lied. They done messed up. Now they done pull these southern boys out here. These southern folk, they fitted it. They used to fight by themselves. All them guys, it be 10,000 niggas jump on one nigga telling them, we crazy. It take 10,000 y'all to jump on one person? No, is that, you're not crazy. Do it yourself. They don't do it. I seen them little ass nigga, them videos talking about fight. 20-second fight, 3, 4. If I jump on your ass for 20 seconds, you ain't gonna want to think about no game. You don't need you some urgent care. 3 jokers jump on you for 20 seconds, 30 seconds straight. They supposed to lay some teeth out your mouth. Stump you out. That be it. Jump on tongue. Congratulations. But first of all, take me to the hospital. I'm gonna need to get some surgery. But see, they done pushed all that stuff out here and made a mess and done messed up everything. Now our kids sitting here idolizing these people. Don't pay these people no attention. Stay focused. Have your own mind. I don't ran a lot of that stuff. Get your own mind. You don't need nobody to help you identify who you are. Know who you are for yourself. A lot of times when people join that stuff, they got low self-esteem. That's how they get people. They don't get high self-esteem. They get low self-esteem people. All the folks, when they weak, that's why they doing all crazy shit. Gun bigger than they run out here just jump. Because they don't have no identity. Now they got to try to prove themselves to somebody instead of making something out of themselves. Then as soon as you got here, you know what you learn? All these gangs the same. I done rammed this shit. All the same. When your ass get locked up, they leaving your ass where you at. They ain't put up no bail money. They ain't put up no bond money. They ain't getting your ass out. Now go ahead and right there. Rep them colors. That's all cute out here. When your ass go to jail, you on your own. Then you got to work hard in jail. Don't anybody make no fool out of you. Use your own head. See, if enough people you educate these kids and give them something to do, then you cut it out. Really, the police can stop it. They don't want to stop it. They don't want to stop it. Listen, that's how they get these neighborhoods back. They let these people sit here and terrorize them, then people move out, then white folk come in, then they shift them and let them move somewhere else. White folk get it for pennies on the dollar, and they have prime real estate. Everywhere we grow up, prime real estate. I remember how we used to rent before we first purchased in 78 over in Kirkwood, over in that area, East Lake. That little bit of house, 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Shit, that's how been 300-something thousand dollars. Way before this. Back for the 2006 crash, that shit been at 300. Ain't nothing but white folks and homosexual. 1 acre in Kirkwood, 1 acre in Kirkwood has been $1 million. Kirkwood. They came and bought them people out, gave them $70,000. Boulevard by the zoo. They bought them niggas out. I mean, they bought them out years ago, early 90s. They were getting them folks $70,000. Them folks bought them house for $10,000, $15,000. So they were getting $70,000. Think I'm rich. Damn house was $500,000, $800,000 home. Same how all white folk they done painted it, done cleaned the wood up, done went here, repolished and restained the hardwood floors and that talk. Oh, this real hardwood, this the real hardwood. It's the same shit we had when we were there. All white folk do is walk in and paint it, then throw our ass out. Them bald spots we had in the yard, just go lay some lawn down. That's all they do, put a couple of flowers around the front of the porch. Damn thing worth $800,000, $1 million. Stuff that black people paid $10,000 for, $15,000 for, $25,000. Shit sitting in there, $800,000, $1 million. They beat us out every time. Then get what we do. I'm finna run back up there. Your ass ran and left it. Now they gonna run their ass back up there and pay over quadruple the price for it. I leave the shit where it's at, let it rot. White folk let them have it. Hell, we done been down. They done let us got shot down cheap, and then start putting nice gas station, drugstore. We was on Boulevard, wasn't no gas station right there by no zoo. I mean, y'all young people who been. I can tell you, you was in when you used to come to Atlanta. I know you was. 63. You remember the Atlanta Zoo? You ever go down there way back? Did you ever go to the Atlanta Zoo? No. The Atlanta Zoo used to be free. You used to walk in there. I slapped shit out Willie B back by 70, probably back about 77. The gate was open one day. I seen Cat look. I tried to tell him look out. He ain't listen. Man, them I'm weak as hell, man. You walking and get yourself. I mean, yeah, it was free. You walking the zoo, wasn't even no charge on the zoo. You remember that? Tell them the zoo was free. Atlanta Zoo was free. You walking. Tell them these folks don't realize it. They come to them astronomical ass price. The zoo was free. You just walk in there. Wasn't never no big crowds in there. It was old. Them animals get loose all the time. They be in the neighborhood. Now they think I'm making this shit up. I'm not lying. Can you imagine you walk down the street and damn giraffe just walk by you? In the city of Atlanta. And the damn thing is, everybody on crack, they think they hallucinate. That's how wild Atlanta, folk don't pay that shit, don't want nobody running. Listen, you out here on your morning walk and a damn Ari just run past you. Y'all think I'm making this up? Y'all do know the animals get a loose right there in the neighborhood. I mean, I'm tired as hell. They look at it, they don't bite it, they don't hear you just as oppressed as I am. They got here, they're like, damn, I ain't know it looked this bad out here. The animal's disappointed. But it's bad out here, they made a fool out of it. You grew up out there by Boulevard? You remember when the zoo was free? You didn't grow up on Boulevard? I thought you was in Inglewood. Right off of Boulevard.
Yeah, but that's not back where you were.
Hold on for a minute. Oh, no, you couldn't have been on over there. That's what it was happening. It was the most happening place when I was there. But you grew up over there on Inglewood. You lived on there. What? Oh, I'm confused. If you live somewhere, you ain't growing up there?
He moved over there in an apartment behind Inglewood.
I like his story better than your story. Tell his story, Kim. He lived in Japan.
I said when he came from Japan.
When he came from Japan over here.
He lived in what they call Grandpa apartment.
Okay, Grant Park apartment.
Right there, Coastal Avenue, right there.
Coastal Avenue. Yeah.
Those apartments
Right down the front street. You live right down the front street in them apartment right down from where Custard Avenue dead end over there. Okay, what you said? By the Federal Prison.
He's come get you from over there.
Custard down the street. Federal Prison. Custard dead end into Boulevard.
It used to be Grandpa's apartment.
I'm trying to figure who I'm gonna believe, you or Kerry. Believe, he said believe Kerry. So the apartment where Custard Avenue dead end, right now. Face it. If you're going up Boulevard, Custard Avenue, it's a gas station sit on the corner.
They used to be black owned.
The gas station, I know I hung out over there.
Remember the grocery store right across the street? Black.
Kerry, what was you doing over there, Kerry? You supposed to been up on Metropolitan, on Stud Avenue.
I was born in Inglewood.
You were born in Inglewood.
I went been to
Kerry, how old are you here? How old are you, Kerry? How old are you, Kerry? 47. I know you about 53 years. Kerry, man, you ain't never talked about you being born on Inglewood. You told me you were born in Grady.
I was.
Then you say you were born in a house, and you say you went to Grady and got a shot. You can't claim Grady if you weren't in the building. Was you in the building, Kerry, when you came out?
What you mean in the building?
In the house, like LL Cool J. Was you in the house? You were born in Inglewood. How many of y'all remember Kerry telling he was born in Inglewood? Just you. He just told you, just heard this with us, Keisha. So you went from Inglewood to Stewart Avenue.
That's where my mama was living in when I came back from Florida.
When you came, hold on for a minute. When we heard about Kerry was living in Florida to 87. How many of us ain't never heard this? But you heard about this? That he was raised up in Florida to 87. The main brother. You were down from 85 to 87. Well, hell, you was on summer vacation. I thought you like down there raised up.
No, my mama from down there.
Your mom from Florida?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. Atlanta's a better place. Y'all know it's a beautiful place. That's why she here now. Look at Uncle Ted, he know it. He a Georgia boy, ain't that right? Uncle Ted, did you ever stay in Cuba? You ever went to Cuba when you were growing up? Who told that story? Talking about Uncle Ted was in Cuba with Fidel Castro. Your little ass, I'm telling you, that man said, yeah, Uncle Ted was over there with Fidel Castro. I'm like, he working on the farm, rolling them cigars. But you are part Cuban. You got Cuban. Your mother was Cuban. Your grandmama was Cuban. Your father was Cuban. And his mother was Cuban. Was she full Cuban or she was mixed? His mother. She wasn't Cuban. Your dad was Cuban. So his mother married a Cuban. And that's how your dad was part Cuban. Okay, all right. So you know Ricky Ricardo?
No.
Oh, that's time. I think all of them knew each other. Well, these some interesting stories on him. But anyway, I would go with everything going on. Y'all see gas, it's drought. They cutting the water off on the farmers. Yeah. Oh, it getting bad. Y'all listen, they just ain't tell y'all, it getting bad. Who are talking? Yeah, they saying the farmers run out of water. They in California anyway, a lot of these crops they're gonna just have let burn up. Who are talking? There ever been a time for it to get right? I'm telling y'all that today. Cause we have this is your harvest time. Yahuwah he done came and he burned the crops up. He destroying this stuff. Time to get right. But I know people not gonna hear it. They're not gonna hear it till it get more drastic than what it is. This ain't something just affecting America, so don't think you're gonna run somewhere and get better. A lot of countries that in islands where America usually purchase food and do trade, they stop trading. Everybody starts saying they keeping their goods for them and their people. They the only dumbass that still get away everything they got. Like they say here and gave these folks all their damn bullets and realize we ain't got no more bullets. Well, they ain't got no more bullets. I ain't giving Ukraine a damn thing. They can have it. That's their fight. Y'all furnish it. Y'all got it. Y'all fix it. Not our problem. See, these people don't even care about their own self. These rich people. The thing is, just telling y'all, the people you see ain't the people that run the country. These are not the people running the world. There are people, and we was talking on Layla, me and some of our king, and I was explaining to them, these people basically run this country, run this world, just like playing chess. You'll play chess, people do speed playing, people sit down. It's a thinking man game. That's what they'll teach you it is. That's why they teach a lot of astute people play chess, especially a lot of billionaire people. They play it because it's a move. See, what they do is just like you do with chess and checkers. It's about jumping your ass. It's about hitting you, knocking you out of the way. It's about taking your pawns and setting you up. They'll set you up. They're like chess. Sometimes to get people, you actually set up a move to make them come to it so you can take it from them. And that's all they done did. They keep setting each other up. And the people, the whites, the blacks, the Hispanics, the Asians, all these people, we just victims. We just pawns in this whole thing. See, until the people ever get their heads together, it's time for all the people across the whole globe to sit down. We need to have a global conversation. We don't need to talk to none of their asses. All the people, we ain't got shit to talk to them about. We all need to talk. You know, we'll find out with a lot of us about it. We don't really have no problem with each other. Really, all that fighting we doing, even with Crips and Blood, they really ain't got no real problem. They said they don't realize how many of these people orchestrate their wars. All they do, they put their agents to ride through with these cars, why I'm gonna go shooting and throw somebody here and leave my name? This is called evidence. Because they actually incite these riots. So now these gangs start fighting and killing, so now you get some off the street. You already know how to, then some more people replace them. They never take down large drug dealers. They take down some people when they feel like they got too much power, so another group can take it. They never take it down and totally destroy it. And you see them go and make a bust on the neighborhood because some more people trying to start making money. That's how the system works. So it's time for the people to learn. If the people learn that, then we'll start treating each other different, realizing these are the people that make us hate each other. All these wars, there's what they call it, these sectarian wars. I don't know what the hell. Listen, it's enough ink pens for each one of these secretaries to have one, and they ain't got to be fighting each other for it. Get your own damn typewriter. Well, I know it's just the infighting among their own people. They always trying to put some little connotation on to make it sound more drastic than what it is. A lot of these wars y'all see on TV, whenever you see them, know it's always major players that incite those wars. America, Britain, France, who are some of these other little white ones they got? All these damn white folks are the people that incite these wars. Whenever you find these infighting among these people, they the one incited. They the one who started. Because while you got people fighting, people can't think rationally. If you and I start fighting right now, you think you'll be thinking about your bills. You're going to be thinking about you need to try to beat me. I'm going to be thinking I ain't going to be thinking about my family, my kids, and none of my other responsibilities or our future. I just know we got to get this fight completed. And that's how they keep all us out. That's how they destabilize all these countries. Then the one who started walks in and breaks us up. Well, what now, y'all two? What we want to do, we're going to stay down and have a peace treaty. And I'm going to help write it out. And it's always going to entail they're going to wind up putting some troops on this land. They're going to wind up having some kind of benefit from this land where they're going to get the goods of this land. And we're going to set back. By the time me and you get to realize, if me and you ever talk and realize, me and you really didn't have no fight. I don't know, you've been like, where I get that from? I'm trying to figure out where you get your information from. The damn person who came in and tried to bring peace. Who had us to sign paperwork that just made them benefactors of both of our goods. We're going to split the countries up. Cam going to run this side. You're going to run this side. And what I'm going to do as a favor to help both of y'all, I'm going to sit down and manage everything and make sure everything go well. And I'm going to just put some troops here. Now you start seeing bases going up. Now you start seeing American companies, English countries coming in. They setting up businesses in here. Because see what we got to do, we got to get your economy back going. Your people got to get work or it's going to be more fighting. And we so damn dumb, we thinking, yeah, good deal. When you look around, we don't own shit. Everything sitting on here is American, British, German, sitting up here, they run it, they control, they military here, and they military train our military. You think they train our military how to beat them? They train our military and make sure we can't beat them. Don't ever believe it. They don't help you. You go to the hospital with these people, you find out you're sicker then. You become more sicker when they give you the diagnosis. I'm telling you, if we don't, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Because I don't understand. Why won't these people, why don't somebody tell us this? That we all are being played. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic. We all being played by our own, it ain't the white man. Our own people are a part of this system. There are black people who know this shit, who helped to orchestrate this shit, that they promised position. I tell before, killing King was the best economic move for Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, John Lewis, Andrew Young, just everyone. These people profited from him. Julian Bond, these people profited. These people were people beside King. Nobody seen them. King was a giant. You could never see the Abernathy who started it. Y'all go, was Abernathy more known than King coming along? There were people that didn't know who Abernathy was. King was a giant. And those people looked that he needed to be removed. They got, listen, those people agreed. When they took down Caesar, you know who was orchestrated? His senators. His own people with Caesar. Listen, Caesar renowned now for the haircut, for a salad. He's renowned as a ruler. To take them down, you always use their own people. That way you can look innocent. Why would his own senator take him down unless somebody helped orchestrate that from somewhere else? Rome has been known for being a great empire. Because these whites look at a period of time, they look at you have to be stopped. And you know what they learn also? They'll never let you get enough power that you'll ever be able to take them back down. Because they don't look, the people have revolted in other countries and took the governments over. Yep. Why did the founding fathers set the country up that they needed to have militias? Because they knew when the government got too powerful that the people needed to have arms so they could keep the government from taking on. They saw the shit George pulled. That's why they had militia. They knew. Why you think they were adamant about people owning guns? Why weren't they adamant about you voting? You needed guns because the government could take your rights unless you had something to forcibly stop them. What the hell the voting gonna do when you can't count the votes? Stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it. The same people that poisoned me, lied to me, are the same people counting the votes. Just stop it. Just stop it. Now you know what? You think all these school shootings are just random? They're orchestrated. Yes, sir. I seen them. What the hell made me want to go get a gun and shoot a school? Because these people ain't no Manchurian candidates. They're going to use these people to set up their rules and their laws to defend why, to rationalize why they need the gun. And these soft-ass Democrats, these homosexual-ass niggas, going to sit here and sign off on this punk-ass shit. Won't you take the gun from the police that's shooting these damn innocent people? Right. Nobody saw no need for that, though, did they? Obama, the only one, started taking them military weapons from them. Y'all didn't know that, did you? Think in your mind, go back and check. When Obama was police, they were riding around in these Humvees. They were riding around with these assault weapons. Obama told them, this America, what you riding around with these guns for? What the hell you need assault rifle for? You ain't see people, they jump out, gun here, and assault rifle. You're like, damn, we're in a third world country. Obama said, no, you don't need that. He still ain't shit, though. What they tell when he looked at him and started realizing, why y'all got this stuff on the street? Why y'all riding around these Humvees like your ass over here in Iraq? Because most of these white boys ain't done shit. They come on here with these guns, try to act like they military over here on our ass. They ain't make it. They couldn't cut the muzzle, so they ass come on here and look like they damn military. Stupid ass. Sick of it. We always getting played. Then we got to be the one mouth up. Got to be quiet, fetch it and stretch it. Be a man. We can say, we got the right to say what we don't like. Their own fathers didn't trust them. They looked at them damn bastard kids and knew, your little stinking ass something that messed this whole damn thing up. You know how much time these people sat putting together law, putting together different things to make sure that the government can never do what they hated in England? They take the power from the people. Y'all heard that song? God bless the Queen. All that shit. She ain't gave a damn about nobody. She ain't done nothing for nobody. That's why Jamaica wanted to get rid of her ass. She sent her little tired-ass grandkids on her trying to beg Jamaica to keep them. Jamaica said, we done. Yeah, Jamaica, all of them under the Queen. Yep. Jamaica been told they had to come and they ran their ass over there, said old half-ass, egghead-ass little William over there, and sent his ass on them folks. Like, yeah, it was good to meet you and everything, but hell no, we not doing no more, we done. People don't realize, man, you conquered it. Why in the hell don't walk around with a conquered dollar in my pocket and they're supposed to be my country? All that one love, your ass British rule. Look at, ain't none of them islands independent. Nope. Haiti is the first one they told her that liberated themselves from any of these people. Most, how many of y'all didn't know that? Haiti the first one of these black groups that liberated themselves. That's what they record and tell them. That's why they speaking French. That's why France will still have some control, have their hands on them. Because white people make you think you free. They come and give you paper. When you sign paper with white people as an agreement, watch what end you got. You have the ass part of it. Ask the Indians what happened. Oh, you do me a favor. Drop the screen for a second. Let me do that. Hold on. Go ahead and sign it for me. Y'all, I'm staying, because all of us ain't going to be asleep. Come on. That's two. Y'all can sit. We're going to pull out. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and say it. Go ahead. Come on. Drop them screen for them. I want to see them. I want you to pull me up. The Indians signed a peace treaty with the white man. Let's just see this. This is the same shit these Negro leaders do today with us. I'm just tired. I try to be peaceful. I try to wake up. I try to be a peaceable man. He won't let me be peaceable. You can't be peaceable with violent people. Don't talk to me about non-violent when this man is violent. That's right. Don't tell me to bite my tongue, hold myself, control myself when I'm fighting a damn animal. Right. What's a rational way, boss, to help me? Rational way to fight a gorilla or fight a bear? Huh? There's no rational way to do it. You got to kill it. There's no convention. You see, it's a certain way you got to try use diplomacy. I can't use no diplomacy with no wild animal. Damn, it's an animal. If we could sit down and talk. And we could rationalize this out. Maybe I could just kind of protest against this action. That animal is coming to kill me. That's right. You cannot be rational with somebody that's irrational. Somebody try to tell you how to govern yourself accordingly when he hadn't governed himself correctly. This man does not respect you. I want to find one of them good old clean pictures with them sitting down there signing paperwork with white folk. Oh, that's them color pictures. I need one of them. Give me one. They got real still pictures, Boston. With the engine sitting down. Them cartoon pictures. It should be something in there. Where them sitting down signing them peace treaties. It take us a minute to look it up because I ain't looked it up. I just want you to see your people. I want you to see these people. See, they're the cartoon shit he draw. I'm not impressed with him. Probably put in Indian signing peace treaty with America. I'm thinking. Oh, there's a picture with him sitting over here. The end of Indian treaty. I don't know how this the end of it. Look at him. (1871) end of the Indian treaty making. Look at that. You see that? Who you sitting on the low seat? They get you. Look at him. You think these folk wore these damn costumes out here, except on here, because they finna split hair with these people? No, they put them damn monkey suits on. I'm just being honest with you. They ain't wore them monkey suits out there for nothing. Let me tell you something. You'll never be smart. You some Indians sitting out there. They're being honest with you. Who looks the most ridiculous? Y'all be honest with y'all. Who looks the most ridiculous? The Indians. How many of y'all agree the Indians look the most ridiculous? How many of y'all look, the white ones in the suit look more astute? Who look like they helping who? Does it like the Indians helping them? Who's it like they helping the white folks helping them? That's how they come to you. That suit and tie shit. Everybody be impressed and feel like you okay suit and tie. That's how they get you every time. They force you over. They'll use their own white Klan people to shoot you down, gun you down, and they put these damn costumes on and look like they not the Klan. Look like we here to help. We here to try to resolve and get resolved and try to get peace and try to work this out where it's fair, where it's fair for everybody. How's it been fair? Where these people at? Damn near extinct. You'll run your ass out. Listen, a bunch of walk down the street with a Ku Klux head, your ass running, skinhead, tattoo. These the damn folks you need to be running from. Do y'all not see them swastikas on them people? Do y'all not see them Klan masks? Do y'all not see them people bald-headed? White power and tattoos on them? This is how they get you every time, because your dumb ass, include me, we always going for what we see. Look at them crackers, crazy crackers. Them the cracker one, them the crackers. Them crackers right there with them suits on. Those people that would do you more harm than the mask, them damn tattoo, them folks don't be shit. Their ass ain't got no job. I ain't impressed about them damn motorcycles. Get your damn car, you can put you some change of clothes in and some deal with your stinking ass. They ain't let them ride around because they know they ain't got shit. Where they power in prison? Taking, raping, beating more poor oppressive people. They can't enforce their hand out here on people that's liberated, free to move around. Look at where they inflict their violence at. In a prison system. In a contained, controlled system by white people. What they look like? Bring your ass to Congress and show me. Your motorcycle won't damn leave here. Where they gonna force it at? Somewhere where blacks ain't got no guns. Where you gonna outnumber them? They impress people how? Why are you impressed with them? Pull that shit out here on the street with us. They go to smaller ass towns where people been Christian down, won't do nothing. Come and show me how bad you is. That's how they beat you. And they'll sit here and make a fool out of you, and you'll run to these people right here. These are the people that took your rights. These are the people that signed and put in laws that legislate against you that they won't take off their books. And when you see whites with suits and ties, you immediately think you're in safety. That's how they made a damn fool out of the Indians. Look at him. Took their picture on and see, look how they make them look civilized. This is their culture. This is their culture. And they'll make this look to us, they blind us, this looks ridiculous. This is their culture. They dress to their culture. They eat to their culture. The way they live outside, you know why? Because they live like man and the land are one. That's how they lived. Listen, that's how they survived. They didn't kill for sport, they killed for survival. They killed them and went there by eating. They looked at putting something back into nature. Using it for more than just eating, taking the skin, making weapons, doing other things. And then they came back to look into their creator for giving it to them. I'm not subscribing to their religion, but you have to understand other people's culture before you criticize. This damn demon don't believe nothing. That's right. That's why he wipes your ass out. Make it look like I'm the one crazy. I ain't killed no Indians, I ain't killed no Mexicans, I ain't killed no white people. How the hell I'm a threat to them? Because of knowledge. You kill him when you got information. All the folk, they sit down sitting bull. He wasn't taking no shit though. I guarantee they ain't naming bull shit. What do you think they called him sitting bull? Because a bull was known for his strength, his drive, his vigor. A lot of them Indian fought against it. He never told, he speak with forky tongue. They looked at him. He'll say one thing, he'll mean another one. Our dumbass, and we believed him. We kept fighting for him. And you ought to look that he damn near extinct these people. And I need to be an Indian. Hell, I want some free license. I'd rather be free and pay for the damn license. My people stink down almost 500 people, my brag and my claim to fame. I don't pay for fishing license. What the hell is $19? $12. That's what I'm bragging about today. Me don't have to pay $12. That ain't shit. It's crazy. That's just crazy. Little did they knew, this was going to be more their downfall. He beat the Indian when he gave him alcohol. He started to go in, just like he always do, he kidnapped and take his women and his children. How you think he beat him? He kept multiplying. Their kids played freely. Hello? How you think he took him down? He integrated and took his women. You mix them in. You take their women. That's how you wipe them out. You take their food supply from them. He uses the buffalo, that one of his main supply he eat. You kill the buffalo and you run. You know the white man walked around. Do me a favor, Boston. One of y'all, whoever there. Show me a video of all them buffalo laying out there dead. We'll see it for yourself. That's how he beat him. How you think he beat you? He took your food. Why you think more niggas got diabetes and high blood pressure? Kidney failure. He took your food. What you think he did to what you think he did to these people? They should have showing picture of them killing them buffalo, the white man killing them. That's how he stink them out. Look at this. Look, oh, he just showed them. Look at him. Slide down. Let's see what the title tell them, Boston. I know people, that's why I don't go there. Good, because I ain't invite your ass. Where the buffaloes no longer roam. And get what the white folks say. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam. He wanted a home so he could kill him and make sure he took the Indian out. He don't play fair. All the Indian want to do, if we going to fight, let's fight fair. Me and you get a knife, we get a knife. They'll tie each other wrists. So nobody can run. You got a knife, I got a knife. The best man win. Not the white man. He get a gun. Come on, Injun. I'm going to fight him fair. Come on. I'm going to show you how we do it right here. Boom! I gave his ass a chance because I believe in being fair with a man. Tie him up, poison him, get him drunk. Ass staggering and everything, and I killed him, and I cut his scalp off, and I take it home and show my white family. I killed me one of them savages. Y'all seen me do it, didn't it? This is scalp. He was trying to scalp me. He was going to kill, he was going to rape my wife and my kids. And I barely got away from him today. It took me a minute. That little rascal, he was a fighter too. But I finally killed me an Injun, a savage. That's what they told you. They always associated with savages. And they were so savage, why the white folks ain't stacked up like this? This is what this cracker did. Look at these. This is his claim to fame. What's on the top of that, Boston? Can we see what's on? Look at that. See that engine? This is a damn atrocity. This is a damn atrocity. Let's see the height of it again. Look how far they run down. He the white man down. He'll stand out the claim. Look at him. This is white counterparts down here. They so proud of their damn self. When y'all done heard about buffalo going around killing white folks? Buffaloes killing kids. Buffaloes killing black people. What the hell you thinking? That's how bad he hates your ass. He'll extinct something just to take you out. You can never sleep on his ass. You can never be comfortable with him. He always plotting how to take you down. Same shit he put on Indian. How you think you got Colt 45? How you think you got Old English 800? That's the same shit he put on the Indian. He got him drunk. They had to pass legislation not to give Indians liquor. It cooked him. And he was doing fine by himself with the peace pipe. And why you should be concerned about this? Because this is the same mound now of your ass. You don't realize your ass can live off sauce meat, Spam, Cheetos, You realize that the nigga got the damn most, and he got a hyena digestive system. His ass dissolved hooves and bones. Crack was designed to keep you from having sex, to keep having babies. Nothing done worked on your ass. Your damn stomach impregnable, eating nails and glass. They realize take your kids from you. You break your kids and break your home up through social media. You break them up through television, through movies, through news accounts. Y'all know that fake news. How you think he keep destroying us? Our men, listen, our men are prey. Our children are victims. Our women are clueless to just what's actually going on with us. Now we got to come back and try to recover people. We ain't got to recover sight. We got to give them eyes. You try to get a sight that somebody got eyes, we need eyes. Then we'll work on sight. Because we can't do, like, we got to get it, we got to make a song. I can see clearly now since the crackers is gone. That's what we got to be where we can see all obstacles in our way. We miss a lot of stuff. Y'all know what? People say that, I don't want to be like Tussman. You ain't got to be like me. Stay like your own coward ass. That's right. You're doing pretty damn successful. You got to look at your situation, your current day situation, and look at how this man affecting you on every end. You ain't never getting, when you want to go to sleep and get a rest and take a break for the weekend, his ass ain't breaking because your ass still growing and multiplying. So he got to keep going back to the board and keep going back to the damn experimental room trying to figure another plot or another ideal way to take you down. They ain't got your ass attached yourself to the homosexual agenda. Back in the 60s, they could have pulled some shit like that. In the civil rights march, I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, but you can turn these sisters around and tear their ass up. We all together, we got the same plight. I tell you, that would have worked in the 60s. Homosexuals all in the marriage, we're not talking about we together, we all suffering together. What the hell you say? He just keep constantly bombarding us with stuff till we can't get a thought. Then the time we're away fighting the homosexual, which is a choice. This is not something that you were stuck in and you trying to get out. It's a damn lie. Homosexuality is a choice. It is a choice. It's a damn bad one too. You're not gonna put that stuff. I'm like retribution on Norman. You're not gonna put that stuff on my Elohim. You don't want to push your ass away from that table. Don't go putting that on Mr. Yahuwah. It's a choice. It's a damn piss poor choice. Man, no pickle in your ass. Two women around there playing the bell mouth bumping gums. Oh, damn well you ain't got no teeth. Got to fix it for the nation. And I got to fix our nation. Look at where we at. We don't, what y'all think they're doing? They done feminized all our men. Our women more masculine than our men now. Our women can't afford to be like white women. Lay back and run 2 steps and fall their ass on the ground, wait somebody to rescue them. Your ass will get trampled. Our man so damn piss poor and sorry, we don't give a shit about you. It's because he made us hate you. And he made you hate us. Now our kids hate both our ass. They got to come in and repair the breaches. But I can't talk to y'all about what I'm going to talk to you about unless you first realize, is this your reality or not? Because it might not be for you. How many of y'all agree that's your reality, what I told you? Good. Then we can move forward. Because I'll be honest with y'all, this means, listen, don't worry about nobody else. Don't think about anybody else. I want everybody to think about yourself. Don't agree to something that you don't go along with. Especially when it comes down to your salvation or your deliverance. What is your record? Because some of you guys might feel like, well, I don't agree with it. I feel like we have it great here. I feel like we're doing pretty well. I think we're excelling. I think if that's your reality, what I'm going to tell you does not agree with it. We're going to be in a disagreement. Because my end is for us to get ruach and to get our spirituality back. Listen, there are groups and people that will agree and will fight to say, we need economics. I can agree. We need better education. I can agree. We need housing. You agree? I agree. We need our own banks. All these things I can agree. Because if you're going to do business, do economics, you got to have funding. Okay? We need our own health care. Y'all got it? That's conducive to our needs. There's a health care that can actually help you to be better. There's a health care that can keep and marginalize your health and keep you sick. I don't want to be no damn Jason Bourne. I don't want to be on no damn pill. Okay? My name is not Jason Bourne. I'm not your damn experiment. I don't want to live off no pill. I can agree. But if we don't get back to source ourselves to our spirituality, the money gonna run out. The bank's gonna shut down. The education gonna dumb us down. Y'all got it? All these things are going to hurt us until we get our spirituality back. So we all have to come together first to agree what is our common problem. Everybody will say that. Man, we need our own stores. We need banks. We need our own schools. We need our own hospital. If we don't get back to our spirituality, these things will hurt us. Because we will think that these things are our deliverance when they're not. These are things intangible he'll give us once we come into the knowledge of who he is and who we are. We don't have that information. That's why banks won't help us. That's why education does not help us. That's why health care will not help us. They'll want to say we need affordable health care. I say Elohim is our health. Our health and our wealth comes in through our obedience. But if we don't understand that the things we're going after, we'll only get further away from him. So before anyone shoves a book in your face and tries to get you somewhere to believe in a deity, first of all, what do we agree on? How do we see ourselves? I refuse to sell you another bad bill of goods. How many of y'all want some money? I'm gonna give y'all some Confederate money. It's money. What just hold on, I gotta disagree. What you say, sir? Why? Exactly. It ain't worth nothing. See, you can get some of the stuff you want, but if it doesn't have a value for you, is it gonna help you? If I gave you $10 million right now, how many of y'all will put you in a better spot? $10 million, but if I gave you $10 million of Confederate money, it would add absolutely what? Nothing. That's what you got to start looking at, information people giving you. What is it adding to you? Where is the value in it? And you have to first look at where you at. That's me. That's me, old Tony. Same old song, trying to blame other people. Always trying to put the fault on somebody else. Is that my case? I'm not blaming every white person for our situation. It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. The white man by himself couldn't hold me down. There's other helpers. I try to bring that to y'all attention so you'll stop thinking all these other nationalities because you can go somewhere and jigaboo dance your ass, or you can learn to go to school and speak some Spanish. These folks don't give a shit about you. All these people on the same plate are keeping you down. Yo, dumb ass, one time I know Ola. Ola who? Ola May? I had an aunt named Ola May. Trying to impress me. What the hell you trying to learn how to speak Spanish for? You can't speak your own damn language. Why won't they make, why don't go to Spain and make them learn how to speak African? You know why? Ain't no value in it. There's no value. And it's a language, it's not Ebonics. When the last time you been offered to speak African? You want to impress me with your little damn kid? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I'm not impressed. Let them speak their native language. But listen, that's their language. I ain't mad at them. Right. I'm mad at them because we don't require no damn better. Right. Let me ask you something. The Latin people have actually, no, people that call themselves Latino, they have actually no effect on white people. That's why white people let them do it. Anything to disgrace your black ass. Anything to show you how to live back. You think white folk, you think when Biden gets up, Trump got up, when George Bush one guy they get up, they asked him, would you like some more? He said, Paquito. He just said yes or no. They give you this shit to make you think you matriculated somewhere. Your ass ain't went nowhere. You think he gonna learn how to speak Mexican before he go to Mexico? He don't give a shit. Let somebody else say it. I'm gonna beat their ass out their goods. Do I have anybody here speak African? Do I have any here speak some Spanish? No Spanish. Let me see your hand. Spanish. Can speak it? No Spanish? Know some Spanish? Let me see your hands. But you don't know your own language. You know absolutely no African. Nothing of Africa, a language. Connotation. You judge for yourself. Tom Smith just wasting your time. You think I'm gonna go to China and China gonna let me teach another language over there and Chinese ain't gonna be the superior? Mandarin? Mandarin not gonna be the superior language. You know when they'll teach them how to speak English, why they'll let other countries come and teach them how to speak English in China? Because I do business in America. They teach it from a business economics. You teach your kids Spanish, where the hell they gonna use it at? On the damn island they gonna go to is Rikers. Ain't that Rikers Island? The prison up in damn New York. But why won't, this is what I don't get. You have a majority Negro school, so-called Negro school. Why the hell the Negroes ain't demanding better? Force their hand. You do better than me. Why the hell you don't know how to communicate with me? I'm sitting here, your ass done swam your ass done, crawled your ass in here, boated your ass in here, stole your ass in here, and I gotta learn how to speak Spanish to talk to you in your store. Why you don't learn how to talk to me? I'm the customer. You get my dollar. Yeah. The nigga ain't got no brain. He don't have no brain. Let me ask y'all this. Disagree or agree with what I just said? We can move forward. That's how we'll do it. Because let me tell you, you have a right. Just say everybody you don't agree. You don't have to subscribe to something called a majority. That shit only works if it's a corporation, majority, minority, whatever it is. You have the right as an individual. What is your plight? You ran, you served these people for years. Ain't gotten you well. Nowhere. That's what you got to look at. Every other race can do it because you know what? There's a benefit in doing it. Coming over illegal is worth more money than staying in their country. I'm the only person, it ain't worth a damn for me to stay here, and I'd be even damned if I went somewhere else. What country gonna take me some, oh, you're an American Negro. We have benefits and programs for you. We have reparations, and we have assistance for you. My black ass gonna get chained up and bolted back out of there. If I'm on a raft and it's damn near finna sink, he gonna stick a bolt on the damn thing and tell me to try to make it back. He'll make my way harder. Agree or disagree? That's all I want y'all to do. I want to teach y'all something. I want you to always think about something. You don't have to agree with something you don't agree with. You agree with what's fact, not what's fictional. Don't let nobody tell you what your plight, that's crazy as hell. How you gonna tell me what my plight is? I live this shit every day. Yeah, like you gotta be broke and scrambling to do it. Hell, we had to bust our ass to get $1. He damn near only give us stuff when he ain't got nobody else to give it to. When his other white boys too full and no more of them can take it, hey, wanna give you a chance. I'm only getting it because your white boys too full. They plate too full, they can't handle it. Agree or disagree? I want you to have a clear vision when you leave him. Don't let me cloud. Don't let me make your judgment. I want you to see for yourself. That's how you don't get further. These folks done came and sold you a bill of bad goods. They told you lies about your situation. You know what you facing. All right. Time to my other preacher. But it's right. All I don't want to have to take nothing from nobody. I just don't want nobody to take nothing from us. Y'all got it? I don't want her to kill nobody. I don't want nobody to try to kill us. Y'all got it? All I wanted was fair, was right for my people. That's all. What race of people win? What race of people win? When Hispanic people came here, they weren't acknowledged. They fought to now we acknowledge Cinco de Mayo. They fought to get their language in school. When they came to school, their kids were suffering and behind because they couldn't speak English, Dave. And they looked like they were failing because they couldn't get the language, and because they couldn't speak the language, it made them look like they were less educated and dumber. They fought to push that their language be taught in school so their kids will get a fair chance. My black ass been here ain't been fair. They told me they won't recognize he bunny, but that's how we talk. What's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Nigga doing what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Make that thing, shaking that thing, trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it real. That what me and Karen just did, they ain't even real. Give me somebody to talk like me to understand my plight. And see if I actually as dumb as you say. Our people been labeled as dumb. We haven't been dumb. You just didn't know how to communicate to us. You want to acknowledge my language. You'll acknowledge anybody to me. They make accommodation for other people. They'll put interpreters in there with them. That's not a problem. We have people here that can interpret, they can talk with them and do this. What my interpreter, Boston? Why my interpreter that when he hear me, somebody can tell what I meant? When I said, this some bullshit, he can say, what he's saying, the system is not fair and it's not predicated on trying to assist him. Give me an interpreter so he'll understand what I'm saying. Because I've been saying it for some reason, he don't understand a damn thing I done said. He can say I'm not a dummy. Just the way you've been talking to me. Talk to me like you understand my plight. Talk to me and don't act like I'm making shit up. Agree to disagree. That's all I ask y'all. All right, as Hayward said, moving on. They probably won't make it on the radio. But they said my verse is busy bee. At the end of the day, it ain't for everybody. If I can enlighten and instruct a few people, all I want you to do, you be real with yourself. Don't live no more lies. I grew up with lies. I grew up with black people telling me lies and oppress, suppress, 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 suppress. I ain't no damn cough medicine. How many of y'all remember cough medicine? You know what? They said, man, I had a cough. They were coughing on me. I took some Robitussin. I took some Formula 44. I took some NyQuil. The only problem about what you took a suppressant. You didn't take a cure. You know what I mean? That's why you wind up having to don't throw the bottle away after use, because you'll be coughing again. See, that's why they give these sorry-ass so-called spiritual Negro leaders, because your ass is going to be suffering again. Your ass will be right back where you were. Don't get rid of them. Your ass will be right back marching, hollering, ain't nobody going to turn you around, because you'll never complete it. These dumb-ass niggas ready to run and show their ass off for June 19. What happened June 19? Same shit going to happen June 18. Same shit was going on June 17th. Same shit was going on January the 1st and December the 31st. Same shit was going on November. Same shit happened in October. Same sorry shit gonna be happening in September. Same shit going on in August and July and June. And you know what happened after that? Your ass will be in May. Your ass will be asking permission. And then your ass will be right back around that April with showers all over your damn head. And then what you'll do around there the third month, your ass will be back marching. Don't forget, whole February, you'll be loving the ass again. I come to free you. Don't hate me, I come to free you. I come to liberate you. I done seen the plight of my people. I done seen the burdens on your backs. I done seen the suffering, the crime, and the desires of our people. Shit we want ain't even irrational. A home for our family. Good, clean schools. Decent food. Be able to afford to be able to live. We ain't even asking for shit. We ain't asking them to give us no damn Wall Street. We ain't asking their ass for Times Square. Give us something reading, because we can't use that shit. We want something to just listen. We just want to live and be free. Treated equal and have equality. But you keep shoving this shit down my damn throat. I'm sick of it. Every other way you got it. Don't say, well, it's offensive. Damn them. damn all of them until they start recognizing us. No, we've been here to hell. We trying to kiss up and trying to be polite and help everybody. When the hell somebody done kissed your ass? Because you don't have a fight. Nobody done told you got to fight. You got a right. I agree. Everyone in these nations, you deserve it. You deserve for other people to respect you. You deserve for other people to acknowledge you. You deserve for other people not to criticize you to an end of hurting you. But I ain't never heard y'all ass stand up and say that about me. Agree or disagree? That's all I ask y'all. Let's be fair. If I'm telling lies, y'all ought to stop me. That's all Yahushua said. If I'm telling the truth, why I'm being struck? Huh? He told them, if I'm telling lies, he's ought to been struck in the mouth. If I'm telling the truth, you shouldn't have hit me. Talking about what Pelotas did, hell, he's still him. He's still hitting you in your damn mouth when you tell him the truth. Nobody recognize your plight. Nobody recognize your struggle. All I want you to do is look at, hey, you really looked at what your struggle is. Hey, you really even looked at the disrespect. Why these parents don't go to school and demand, I don't want my kid to learn no other language. My kid need to learn their own ethnic language. Why you ain't teaching these Asian kids, these Hispanic kids, and these European kids how to speak the African language? You got damn near more African Americans so-called here than you got these other nationalities. Oh, that ain't tight. That's tight. Because I know if you start speaking your ethnic language from where you're region from, then you're going to start want to wear them clothes. Then you're going to want to start knowing the history of them. Then you're going to start learning how many religious and educated people you actually had that actually fought for your liberation, that they hid from your ass. They gave these old tired-ass white boy heroes. Tell me these old tired-ass white. Everybody got a tired-ass white boy hero. They don't give you the right. Joe Lewis, they told he the white folk champion. Niggas been fighting. They don't recognize every nigga been fighting. They'll recognize niggas that bow down and agree to their system. You fighting Queensland rules. Shit on the street, you got to fight to save your ass. Come on, God save the queen. Save my ass. I'm hustling, busting out here, busting my ass trying to make it. Oh, you can come up with God save the queen? Who the hell she fighting? Agree or disagree? Agree. That's all I ask y'all to do. Who helping you when you fight? Who praying for you when your ass getting whooped? How the other people get, why is all the other folk getting all their prayer and helping when ain't nobody praying for you? Anybody trying to fight the queen? That queen get a sister, the damn drag queen get a sister. Nobody assisting you. Low I come. I ain't some in no volume of the book. I'm gonna be inside this book though. Trying to tell you about our situation. That's where we at. It ain't gonna get no better till we address it. I don't think we need to have no private meeting. I think it need to be national and it need to be televised. They said a revolution won't be televised. That's a damn lie. The book said and every eye gonna see it. Won't be on Comcast. Won't be on Netflix. Your ass won't be chilling with this. Time for everybody to know the truth. The more that we can discuss it and talk, how many of y'all from what I've told you thus far, it make you look at the situation a little differently? How many of you consider, because you realize you can agree to what I've said, that this is a reality? Why don't other people look like you had this conversation with you? It's because of the psychosis. It's because of the psychology. Son, listen, think positive, and positive things will happen. Let me see. Them niggas were thinking free back to Africa. Ass ain't getting whooped. And has that happened yet? Why do you keep thinking that you're going to think something is going to happen? There has to be a force behind it. The only way to get results, there has to be a force. When we went in to ask Pharaoh to let us go, you saw how good reasoning and conversation mean and rationality is? You let us go when? When your shit start dying. When they call, quote unquote, say, all hell broke loose. And when your babies start dying. When your babies died, you let us go. The shit happened to them. when it happened to us, everything remained the same. I tried to tell him Dave about my baby. You know what he told me then? He said, Jimmy got to go to school. Got to get Jimmy school clothes. That's what he told me. I'm trying to tell you. I tried to tell him. I said, Pharaoh, I said, my baby. My eye was full of water. I told him, I said, my baby done died. He said, well, Jimmy got to get ready to go to school. I got to get Jimmy school clothes. He said, really, Tony? I don't give a damn about your baby. I don't give a damn about your baby. Them schools get shot up, them white kids start getting shot. Now we need to get the gun. Who all got a gun? Give me a gun, give me a gun, give me a gun, give me a gun. My baby get shot up, my baby get killed. Who need a gun? Who need a gun? Who needs a gun? People won't even ask you. No, I'm passing laws. You need a gun. You need a gun. Everybody get a gun. 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 What was my gun? All these quote-unquote Negro schools, I don't think the police should be out there. I think the men ought to be there. I think the men ought to be there. Standing out there, because I recognize my child, I can stop him. Where you going, son? I'm going to fight. You're not coming up here to do this. That's not what we're doing. I ain't got to kill my child. I need to talk to my child. My child need to know I love him. Grab him, hug him. You ain't got to do this, son. Don't damn tell me you got to kill every one of my kids. I know some of them you can't wrestle with, but not every damn one of them you got to kill them. They didn't know somebody care about me. Men out. They need to look and see men now. They tell you, well, ain't no daddy been there, ain't no man been up there. Say, I'm here for you. I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to let you know I'm here. I'm here to defend those in there and to help you too before they kill you. Agree or disagree? That's all I ask y'all to do. Hell, you don't mind. We need to be there. That's our job to be there. The fathers need to be there. The men need to be there. I'm not talking about they ain't your kids. You're a damn lot of your kids. They look like you. Take them kids and do Johnny. That man don't like. Stand up here a second. Let me borrow you for a second. Stand right here. You come up for a second. What's that here? Talking about they ain't their kid. Come here. Nigga, that's your kid. That's your damn kid. Set your ass down. That's your kid. Set your ass down. I know it's y'all niggas, baby. Those kids need to know somebody care. A lot of them kids, they need to know somebody care. They need a program, not a scared straight. They need a program where they letting fathers come in and talk to them, telling you, your home is ready for you when you're ready to get there. I got your bed ready for you. I got the table set for you. I've been making provisions while you in here. We too damn busy worried about damn partying, getting drunk, and getting high. That's all the kids need. We ain't gonna be able to save every one of them, but a lot of them gonna realize somebody care. That's all they want to know is somebody care. All the shit they trying to do, shove a book in their face, trying to make them learn how to use a computer. That's not affection. That's damn artificial intelligence. They need human emotion, affection. They need to know somebody tell me, I love you. You don't have to do this. Shit, you think pointing a gun ain't gonna make a difference? If nobody love me, shit, shoot me. Kill me. Nobody love me any no damn way anyway. That's the answer to the question. Agree or disagree? It's the approach. It's the approach. It's the approach. That's why we haven't been affected with our kids. Because we've been trying to follow his protocol. They need to know first we love them. A person can take correction if they know it's in their best interest. But don't correct me when you're not caring about my best interest. Agree or disagree? These kids out of control. These kids, you can't do nothing with them. Let us talk with them. That's why it's important for us to get our spirituality back. So then we understand our position, we understand the position of our Creator, and we understand how we should function. When Yahuwah came got up, don't you know it's important that he give a certain connotation? I took you up just like a father would. When last time we seen a father take his child and bear him up in his arms? I'm talking about, when last time we seen it? So that speech is so far from but Yahuwah taught a father nurturing. Usually the mother takes and holds and nurtures. He said, as a father, I nurtured you. I came and I got you. And I cared for you like a woman would care for her child. A man can carry all of those emotional compartments and still be a man. Right. They made her think gotta be hard. Gotta get hard. Get hard. Can't say it, gotta be hard. Gotta be hard. And you damn hard, damn headed. Agree or disagree? We got problems. That's why I just can't see nobody just sitting down and jumping my face with this book. Stop. 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 How do you see us? How do you see me before you talk to me? Well, we can't worry about that. We got to get saved. Stop. 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 What do you think I'm going through? Well, listen, the Lord knows all your problems. He'll get stop. 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 I need to find out from you, how do you see me? How do you see my plight? What do you think going on with me? Because you got to feed me something that's going to speak to me on an intelligent enough wise to get me to change by showing me something about me that's going to influence me to doing better. Show me how this book has come to help me. This book has hurt us because we weren't properly taught with it. So I'm not real prone and accepting of somebody popping up in my damn face trying to shove their book at me. How do you see me in my situation? I say our situation is dire. How many of y'all think our situation is okay? How many of y'all think our situation is dire? Agree or disagree? That's why we have to move the way we do. They always say the Negro church, I don't like going to, they stay too long. You go to that church, you in and out. When you go to the other church, you always in. You don't never get out. That's the problem. They don't bring you in long enough to give you enough information. They just get you enough to dance and parade you around with camaraderie and get you back out there and back in the system working. That's how the boss man wanted. I don't need them niggas in church out there. I need them niggas back in the field. You think he had the Negro preacher? Hypothetically, I borrowed, please, kind sir. He quote this is the Negro preacher. I'm gonna put in and teach all y'all niggas. You think when you get in now, just let the Lord use you. Okay? Listen to the Spirit, make you go longer with them. Just give them the word. Make sure my slaves are being taught and know the truth so my slaves can grow and be liberated. This is the comment. How many of y'all agree that that's the conversation the slave master had with the slave preacher? How many of y'all agree this never happened? How would this be beneficial to me as a business slave owner if he's teaching liberation and spirituality? If he's taking too long now, if he's taking too long, that means you niggas are not working. You can sit down. When I came when I was a young kid, younger, still young. Sunday, we didn't work. Who remember that? Sunday was off. Sunday was off. You went to church, that was all day for the Lord. Then the time when you had folk that go to church, where you going? I got to get ready and go to work. You going to work. But it's Sunday. We started training. People didn't work on Sunday. You didn't work. Let me tell you something. Growing up in the 70s, stores would be closed. Stores would be, am I telling you? Listen, stores would be closed. There would be so little you could do but going to the park, stuff like family, stuff that will only open you were family stuff. You notice now how they have it Sunday. It's open for family to be split in different, go different places, different ways. You didn't have a choice. Sunday was shut down. Wasn't that being done? Every time he saw that there was a way that you could unite, and get back together, he found a way to break it up. We got a lot of orders coming in now. Business really starting to pick up. We're going to start going to working 7 days straight, no days off. We got to, in order to keep up with the orders and the demand. He had you to skip it or cut it short when you got there. So people need to get through, they got stuff they got to do. This is the only time we get a chance to really sit down and educate ourselves. Church had a lot of bad defects about it because of how they gave it to us. But then people learn how to sit down and even use it to strategize. Older people back years, even back before us, even before them, was sat down, they used the church for discussions on what we were going to do. Their kids couldn't get educated, come up with a plan on how we could still make sure they learn. Because the parents looked at it, they were already ignorant and lacked education. It didn't make sense for another tutor-adopt generation to grow up without an education. So the school also became, the church was also the schoolhouse, Dave. So now when you had it, they would pray. The teacher, it was family. The teacher knew the kids because they knew the parents. So the failing part was kind of lost. I'll whoop your ass myself. Now we usher in a new group, no parenting skill, don't understand how socially this hurts us if you don't learn to groom. Why do you think he referred to us as Ari and not as other animals? Listen, there are other animals that have social groups. The wild dog, the hyena. But you know what hyenas will do? They will let their kids go in a hole and kill their damn self. The one come out rude, I would never use that premise for you. I use Ari. You know how Ari works? The other Ariel, their aunts, those cubs can go to her. She ain't gonna look and say, oh shit, one of them cubs, hold on, 1, 2, 3. I got mine. Hell no. You know what Ariel always looking at? That's our future. When Ariel run to attack something, Ariel said, I put my ass on the line for my family. Yes, sir. And when I grab the rest of my sisters coming in and helping, they like the partners, so we are family. I got all my sisters with me. That's how you attack. Unfortunately, we don't have that skill anymore. That's why we get defeated. It's the social part. You know what lions do too when they get through eating? They fight, grapple to get, and everybody butt for position. Because cheap people going to eat first when they get through. They licking them bars type of thing. You know what they do? They lick each other. That's the sign of affection. Clean you up. I want to see you clean. I want to see you clean. I said, he'll hit me, he'll lick me, make sure we good, and we go through each other. We want that bonding, that we together. That's why I want you to be an Ariel. That's why I refer to you as Ari. Because it's the social part of what we lost. Now, come here, add distance, add back, ass ain't support, ass ain't apart. That's not Ariel. That's not the way they operate, Ari. That's not the way they operate. He took that from us. That's why we keep getting killed. Because we don't know how we're supposed to operate as a clan, as a social group. He hurts us. You know we had to get our shit from? Martin, Martin, all this shit here, all these clown ass shows. Teach us how to be black. Show that white people go through and read it and say, okay, we can't do that part. We can put on here where Cole is a dumbass. We definitely can't show Cole as getting himself together and got no good job and doing something. Or Tommy. Tommy working for a Fortune 500 company, doing well, getting married, raising their family. Who want to watch some shit like that? Martin even owning a damn car. Used some sense, got the radio station, he moved up and purchased the radio station. Now he playing black music and playing stuff to speak to black people and talking to them about the culture of music and how music has hurt our people and how the dynamic got to change. Who want to watch some shit like that? Well, go ahead and laugh your ass off. Because that's your reality. Your friends are all dumb as shit. Your girlfriend ain't shit. And you got a damn train that live across the street that keep coming over at your damn door. That's your reality. You accepted of it because you know why? He makes you buy into it. The whole damn thing is fun. Man, dumb as hell, his girlfriend smarter than him. And this is your intelligence. You think the white man gonna let him get a show? You could do that with Al Bundy. That's fine. Can we all agree that Peggy was smarter than Al? Who brought the money in, Al or Peggy? He provided for them. They come take all their money. At least he had it. Then at least he had it. Hold his money up like this. They let them all come get it. Take on and just stick your hand in their pants. Sit back on the couch. When you see Martin with money? They got a scheme and come up on some shit. Man, work at the shoe store be most successful. Al owned his home. Martin was renting an apartment. Who should make more money, the shoe store salesman or the man that work at the radio station? One's a renter, the other owns a home. See, white people can laugh because they can still pull out something out of wise comedy. Guess what? He's doing well for himself. He ain't begging. We ain't had to go on a robbing spree or try to get his friend to go try to steal some or con to get some. Shit just worked out for him for doing damn near nothing. That ain't your story though, is it? So you gotta look at what people give you to watch and what they're really trying to sell you. I try to teach y'all how to watch TV intelligently because this man plays you. You think he's helping you, you think he's entertaining you, he's dumbing you down. People tried to tell me years ago, certain stuff said, I don't watch it, it dumb you down. So I'm like, what? Man, you trying to have fun, shit ain't funny when that's your reality. But I would enjoy the hell out of Martin if that wasn't our reality. It'll be a great comedy, one of the best. You got Kramer, Seinfeld, Jerry, you got George, and you got Elaine. Which one of them was living out on the street homeless? Where did Kramer work? He lived in the same building across the hall from his white comedian friend. They'll show Jerry with a stack of money. And his friend will be looking like, where Jerry get that money? Y'all remember he had a wad of money? They were trying to figure out, where he get all that money? Bought his dad a Cadillac. Well, just bought his dad a Cadillac. He wanted a car. They showed him go buy him a brand new Saab. Just get me a new car. This is a comedy, but look at how the white man, because Jewish people were never, look, he was Jewish. They showed him as always the smartest and intelligent person that was. Even his dumb friends were doing. Listen, go to a play and just walk in and you got a job. Sat behind the desk, come to a briefcase, just sitting operating. Then the man worked for the Yankees. Dumb as shit. Man, he's screwing the secretary. He's screwing all these women. He married a girl, her family filthy rich. They put him on a, shit just work out for him. Do you not see how shit work out for these people? You can laugh at that. Funny, yet it doesn't hurt, nor is it derogatory toward their race. You know why that happened? Because the other people that's of that ethnicity all sat back to look at it before we aired it. We have to make sure this doesn't affect us in any kind of negative way. Did they talk to us about Martin? Did they talk to us about Fred Sanford? About him and his son never getting out the junkyard? Hell, they can get Donna to kiss him but 2 times the whole show. And who remember him and Donna? Pay attention and think your mind. How many times you see him kiss her? He's smooth, he kissed on her cheek. They didn't. He couldn't get a damn kiss. He wore a wig sometimes, shit wouldn't work out for him. $2 be his sight. Had they talked with us about these shows, we could have went over and said, this is not gonna be a good fit. They need to be, he had Sanford on, shit was falling loose, shit wasn't working out, people complaining, they wanna protest about Sanford on, he need to go get a loan to keep Sanford on. Who remember this stuff? So was shit really working out for him? He damn near lost Sanford on. He had to get ready to hawk it. Couldn't do a taxi, they damn never gonna take everything. Couldn't sell a house, a damn earthquake came through it. Shit just didn't work out for him, you really look at it. And you know what? For people that were struggling, we attached to it. Versus had we seen more positivity out of it, we could have first attached to it, but then we could have grown from it. I don't mind if you come to where I'm at, but then I need you to elevate me. Y'all got me? Don't come to where I'm at and leave me here. Elevate me and get me from this point. That make sense to y'all?
Yes, sir.
Agree or disagree? I appreciate y'all. What y'all just did right now, y'all agreed to all us crazy as hell. I'd rather be crazy than to be normal and agree with some shit I know wrong. I'd rather be abnormal and know the truth and tell the truth and live the truth than to sit here and be normal and live a damn lie. Especially at my own detriment of my fall. My young people, where my young people at? Let me see the hand. Stand up. I need them to stand up. My young people, stand up. Everything you guys heard, you probably won't retain all of it, but I want you guys to consider. If your future gonna be better, you're gonna have to make it better. Nobody's gonna come and give you anything. Nobody's gonna come pull you and take you by your hand. Unfortunately, they should. You're owed that much. Y'all got it? You're owed that much. But I want every one of you to be accountable for himself first. Who you're going to be accountable for? Who you going to be accountable for? Who are you going to be accountable for? Who are you going to be accountable for? Come on, ears, who you going to be accountable for? For yourself. You're going to keep up with you. You're going to be responsible for you. You got it? Who you going to be accountable for? Who you going to be accountable for? Who you going to be accountable for? Alyssa, who you going to be accountable for? Asa? Maya? Who you going to be accountable for? 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 Adassa? She said for who? She said for her people. That's right, that's next. Then y'all gonna be accountable for one another. You can say it. Before you hold anybody accountable, you hold yourself accountable first. You make sure you where you need to be first. Then you can hold your brother and your sister to accountability. Y'all got it? First thing I want y'all to do is be accountable for yourself. Make sure you're meeting the mob. Then you can hold your brother. You can stop him and say, "What's my brother? My brother." Talk to him. When you say you walk up my brother, you agree to brother. If I'm a country career, first thing you would do, come home, hypothetically, something. I'm not gonna do. Come here, dumbass. No, come here, my brother. Let me talk to you, my brother. That takes the heighten down. The approach. You come, you dumbass nigga. He's alerted to be more violent and resistant. Let me share something with you, my brother. See, that's a difference. Because I'm coming to him with an emotion of attachment. So whatever I'm coming to, if I see you as a brother, it can only be for the help and not for the hurt. We got to learn how to do that. But I got to first be accountable for Tony Smith. You have to be accountable for yourself first. Then you hold others accountable for their actions. Because you realize we all attached to each other. We can't do it to every other race till we learn how to first do it to ourselves. Malcolm said it best. They wanted him to get together with white people. Malcolm told them no, he couldn't do it. That's why he said first he had to get with their people. They had to get together first. He saw a need first that the Negro people had to first learn, and that's only because, not because of racism or schism, it's just like socially. Ariel would never drop her cubs, Boston, and run them straight into pride. Jerry, I'm right or wrong? She's not going to do it. Did you know she would keep her cubs away for 3 months? 3 months before she'll integrate them. 3 months she'll spend feeding them. 3 months she'll go hunting by herself and do it. You know what? My mom can provide for me by herself. She can take care of me herself. I know my mother. So when she brings them in, there'll be no illusions. She'll make sure they know her training, they know her voice, they know her smell, and she'll know them. Just like Yahushua told, I know my sheep, and they know me. So before I integrate the Negro into any other social group, any other clan, any other connection, I have to first make sure that the Negro knows his Elohim. Hello? He was Musha. Musha spent 40 years away from him before he came back. I'm going to people that don't know their Elohim. I just talked to him one time. What you think gonna be more pressing? What you think gonna be more more persuasive? Those people are Elohim. I want to talk Elohim about 30 minutes. I'm coming back to you who don't know Elohim. I'm gonna be with you from years on out. Hello? What's gonna have the most influence? He spent some time. He stayed 40 years away from them. Most of y'all didn't know that, did you? He stayed away from them for 40 years. I need to make sure before I let you go and integrate. Why you think Musha wasn't pulled in by him? You ain't moving me. The shit y'all pulling ain't impressing me. He knew that shit wasn't gonna move him. Now as you can see, Aharoon, what he told him? The people, because he been with them. Musha then, I separated myself from him. I made sure I was acquainted with Yahuwah before I started mingling in with the people. But before I can mingle the people in, I need to first make sure we know our Elohim. Keep it from turning away. Why do you think those people kept turning back? They haven't been with no Elohim for no 40 years. We just walked up out here. First time I see anything I hear, hell, I'm ready to turn back. I came out ready to go back. I got some shit in there on the stove now. Damn, I love my best staff there. I bought the damn wrong one. So it don't take nothing for me to turn back to go back. I got every reason to go back because I really don't know him. I got a lot of doubts about this shit anyway, about this just popping out, just leaving. But once you get familiar and established with him, nobody can move you. Agree or disagree? That's all I'm saying. How you think they move? Why you think he keep you away? He makes sure you get less religious time and you're going to get more of his time. So who you think going to be the heavy influencer? You're going to take what you learn here, you're going to use it how to serve him. Because the book says you're supposed to love your master, you're supposed to serve your master, you're supposed to obey your master. He's talking about they're done, him first. And the only reason you're going to understand that, because he put you under people, under the tutelage of people. He put you under people that were strict among you, and you knew what servitude you had to give them. Then he came and told you, I'm going to done. Now, what kind of servitude you should give me? Not that you should go and serve them, but that you should serve him. Every time these oppressors get you, they teach you about how to serve these people. Not to be nonviolent to these people. When do they teach these white people not to be nonviolent to you? When they teach the Hispanic gang not to be nonviolent to you, they go put the Virgin Mary on their car. They'll paint their car red. Huh? They'll go grab their car. What is it? Blanca, white. Amarillo is what? Orange, yellow. Red is what is it? Rojo. Hoes been rolling a long time. What's the African word for red? Who? We don't know. That's how they do. So girl, they still left you without a connection. They'll never give you nothing that'll connect you back because it connects them back. That's why they want to celebrate. They want to celebrate Cinco de Mayo wherever they go. Because that's a part of their heritage. What do you celebrate that's about you and your heritage? Your heritage you celebrate like the June 19 shit. That's slavery. I was free alone I was a captive. Why we don't celebrate that? Why we don't celebrate any of my other liberties? Because everything he gives to celebrate is going to be right here inside the confines of his control. Why he don't let you celebrate when you came out Mizraim? Because you start talking shit like that, dang, you talking about that man babies and stuff were dying. So why do we want to celebrate kids dying? Talking about like the damn Confederate War? Kids died, then he want to celebrate it. Because he don't want to celebrate that and let you realize the only way I was able to leave, these bastards had to die. Oh, you'll start putting shit together. You start thinking. You start contemplating. Whenever you got away from anybody, you had to break away. Yahuwah had to put something on them for you to get away. Nobody just let you go. Nobody release you. It always cost somebody life. And now your dumb ass out here now. Please, 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 please let me go. He said, I still got the nigga in derision. So all the nigga got to do is show me one historical time that his ass was let go and nobody's life was lost. I'm going to point my gun. I'm going to pray to white Jesus. I'm going to love white folks. I'm going to kiss their ass. Because I want to be free, free, free. Find one. Can anybody name one? Help me out. Who I got historians in or no history? Where my history people at? Who know history? Anybody? Nobody know history? Do you know a time when black people were let free and wasn't no life lost, wasn't no violence involved? Nonviolence. If you can't be nonviolent, don't get in here. That help you or that hurt you? You see how they, but who they make you celebrate? Stokely Carmichael? Who could have told him, ain't no white man hit me, I ain't hitting the back. He said if he hit me, I'm hitting the back. How many of y'all kids never heard of Stokely Carmichael? Well, young people, how many of y'all never heard of him? Raise your hands up. Stokely Carmichael was doing King time. Stokely Carmichael, see what I'm saying? They don't teach, how many of y'all kids ain't heard of Martin Luther King? Wow. Wow. This is how they control their history. Stokely told King clearly. Can you pull up the video, let them see Stokely and King talking? It'd be all right if y'all see it? Or y'all want to go to church? You should be able to pull up a video when him walking with King telling King the thing. While they were marching, he was telling King about, shit, no white man gonna hit me, ain't gonna hit him back. These are people that teach. Stokely Carmichael is bad. He's evil. I know y'all didn't come here for this. Y'all need to know where I'm at. Y'all don't want to come back. I ain't mad at you. Not really. I'm mad at you for the fact you don't give a shit about yourself. I'm mad at you the fact that you think the era of the race should be a night and you can go and you can march for anybody else's liberation and your ass in worse shape than anybody you can even name. You tell me the Ukrainians in worse shape than you? Because they getting bombed, they getting hit. Hell, he finna give them another $1 billion. Where your billion at? Where your 30 billion? Where your bulletproof vest at, Tal? You should have some drones that can fly. You don't have your drone? Where your drone, Brittany? Your elite. Danny, damn, show him your drone that he gave you. And your vest and your Kevlar helmets. And your tanks. And your long-range missiles. What the hell I'm sending some money for damn Ukraine? I ain't even got them damn weapons. See that's how stupid the Negro is. He got to wear a Ukraine flag on his shirt because the dumbass ain't got one of himself. What your flag you wear? Why they don't wear? You'll see that, listen, these white folk love America. That's fine. They'll put, y'all done seen them senators all had the American flag on their thing? How many of y'all sit at the country every time you see them? How about they don't replace it with the Ukraine frame? I want to know, your ass from Ukraine? Someone got the Ukraine on that now. We standing for Ukraine. Why they won't stand with me? My black ass right here. You tell me you can get aid to Ukraine damn near the other side of the world quicker than you can aid me? I gotta wait till 2022, 2024 for somebody get an offer then to give me $5 more damn on my welfare check. The man said, damn, going to Senate. This is immediate. I need this going immediately. Why I gotta wait till another Congress come in session, dang? Why I gotta wait for the Supreme Court to come back? Nobody ain't seen my plight. My shit ain't immediate. Five Bruce Lee look-alike hit the ground and they rushed the bill in and passed it. Look-alike. Woo! Look-alike hit the ground. Bill it acted immediately. I ain't hit the ground before. Them water hose and them dogs. We didn't hit the ground during the civil rights march, did we, Uncle Ted? When they were hitting us with that water hose, one we standing out like that when them firemen hit them, no fall. Them German shepherds were chewing the shit out of our arms like we were Alpo. No act, no bill, no legislation. They do what they want to do when they want to do it. Nobody, I'm going to tell it, don't make me. I'm going to throw it. Nobody gives a damn about you. Don't give a damn about you. So I got to make us care for ourselves. You found me something, Boston? Are you looking? I think he back there looking. Huh? Let me see it, Boston. Let me hear it. These young people need to hear it. Stokely Carmichael wasn't illiterate. Let's hear what he said.
Let us begin with the modern period of, I guess we could start with 1956 for our generation. This was the beginning of the rise of Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. King decided that in Montgomery, Alabama, black people had to pay the same prices on the buses as did white people, but we had to sit in the back. and we could only sit in the back if every available seat was taken by a white person. If a white person was standing, a black person could not sit. So Dr. King and his associates got together and said, this is inhuman. We will boycott your bus system. Now understand what a boycott is. A boycott is a passive act. It is the most passive political act that anyone can commit, a boycott. Because what the boycott was doing was simply saying, we will not ride your buses. No sort of antagonism. He was not even verbally violent. He was peaceful. Dr. King's policy was that nonviolence would achieve the gains for black people in the United States. His major assumption was that if you are nonviolent, if you suffer, your opponent will see your suffering and will be moved to change his heart. That's very good. He only made one fallacious assumption. In order for nonviolence to work, your opponent must have a conscience. The United States has none. Has none. Now, let us begin with the march.
You got something else for us? Oh, okay. Y'all can see what the man told him? Agree or disagree with what he just said? See, everybody didn't go along with Dr. King's psychosis, what he was doing. They knew it made no sense. All you did once the nigga got back, he jumped on the bus with more vigor, and the white man made money. How did you teach the white man something when he made money? You paid into a system that oppressed you. That's the stupidity of us now. The Negro shouldn't even be paying taxes. Let me see. Taxes are paid by Americans and people to support the military, the government, and
the total white America.
Hold on for a
the
second.
Total
You got a
community
spot. You got to.
Is incapable of condemning herself for the acts of brutality and bestiality that she has heaped upon the total black community. She cannot do it. If she did, she would have to commit suicide. That may not be such a bad idea. America cannot tell the truth about herself. If the history of this country were written, you would have to say that this country is a nation of thieves. It began by stealing this country from the red man. If I said to you that Christopher Columbus discovered America in 1492, you would say that's correct. But now here come this honky from Spain. There are already non-white people here, and they're not existing until he comes and discovers them. Ain't that right? Heroes have been white. They make you bow down to George Washington as your hero. Did they ever tell you that that honky owned slaves? Did he ever tell you that? Yeah. Not only did he own slaves, he sold a black woman for a barrel of molasses, and he's supposed to be our hero. Our hero. Yeah. We have to begin to unbrainwash ourselves. The biggest lie that this country has told about us is that we are lazy. And here goes some of us running around. Yeah, you know how black people are lazy. We are lazy. White people are so lazy, they sold us to do her work for her because it was too late to do it. You run up and down this highway, run up and down the Delta, visit Southwest Mississippi. They talking about us being lazy. We are the ones who are out in the hot sun, picking and chopping cotton for $2 a day while they sitting on the porch. Instead of our black leaders having the strength to tell the hunky later, they began to react to his definition. They would say, oh, no, we don't want marry your daughter. We don't want to be your brother-in-law. We just want to be your brother. We don't want to sleep in your bedroom. We just want to live next door. So that what white America was able to do was to have us react to her definition of our terms, and we never got anywhere because we were playing her game. Now in SNCC, when they ask us that question about whether or not we want to marry their daughters, we tell them, your daughter, your sister, your mama.
All right, so he was looking for the video, I'm sure. That's fine. My purpose is that the quote-unquote Negro get equality. And his equality has to come in with first he needs to get his definitions together and learn what is equality. He can't just base it off of them. We had to get past just having enough. You know what I'm saying? Just making it. You know what I'm saying? Like good times, scratching and surviving. I'm tired of scratching. Hell ain't itching. Y'all got it? Tired of surviving. That's all we've done is survive. We need to get past survive. We need to get past scratching. We need to get past if we say something. You deem, no doubt, you know, J. Edgar Hoover, terrorists, communists. Y'all heard him. Look at it. Look at it. How many of y'all agree this man was a communist? This man was for the tearing down and killing the white people. All the man was telling them is what this man is doing to us, and that these Negro leaders are sitting here and programming us to be passive with people that have no conscience. And this is the sad part, for all of you that have gone to college, they basically teach you that. How you think you get a point when you see a man with no education, a woman with no education, and you blame them for their situation? Because you bought into being what? A stoic. No emotion. No love or care for your people. It does not fit us. We were taught how to love our people. We've lost that. And now we have to come back and reconnect and see each other as you are me, I am you. And if we don't change that, we ain't gonna never be better as men. When the Negro learns this, how to treat himself, and the people that look like him, then he can socially connect with other races. Because then he don't lose his identity. I can meet and deal with a white person and still be Tony Smith. I don't have to change and configure in order to be a part of. Y'all got it? We typically look at, if we meet a white group, we have to change over and we got to speak acceptably. We have to do things that look at, we recognize their culture or their way. No one comes down to us and say, I want to acknowledge the things of you and the things about you. There are things you've done and things that things hadn't been right with you. Things you hadn't been done fair. And I want to make it my end to make sure that I deal with you and that we are on the same equal platform as far as respect. That you don't just give it, that you also receive it. Agree or disagree? I'm not asking for nothing irrational. I'm not asking for the death of white people. I'm not asking for the death of Asians, Hispanics, or nobody else. Contrary to their belief, they can think I hate people. I don't hate them. I just hate our situation. I hate the fact when you look and the white man gets a bad rap on the end of being blamed for everything when there's other bastard races that are a part of this manipulation. The white man by himself cannot hold the whole world down. He cannot do it. The quote-unquote Asians play a part too. They moved us out, took a lot of cultural things about us, and they moved in like they always been there too. That's their been. Listen, there's nowhere we're not. And we need to be you need to know that about yourself. You know, we think, where all niggas come from? Who know? The South. Where else they come from? You catch a nigga in California, catch a nigga in New York, catch a nigga in Chicago, you catch a nigga in New Jersey, that's where from. You say, well, my family from Mississippi. That was your damn destination when they brought you here. Where are you from? How many people say that? What they say? Well, everybody up north from Mississippi or from Alabama or from Georgia. No, hell we not. Some people came over and were here before we met the white man. We were already in the region they call New York and California and New Jersey. We were already in Texas that they call Texas. We were part of Mexico. But when you get the history from them, where first we come from? Mississippi. Huh? Why Justin tell you he from Mississippi? Justin, origin of your people. Tell them what part of America.
Ohio.
That's where all your people start out from.
No, that's born here?
No, the history of your people, where they started from.
Germany, Poland, and Scotland.
See that? Ohio. That's where they from. Ohio is conversation if somebody asks.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I thought you
No, you fine. No, you fine. You ain't doing wrong. You see where you say y'all from? Ohio and Michigan?
Germany,
Germany.
Scotland, and Poland.
And you got that from the history books.
That's my parents' grandparents.
Hold on. You said what? You said the history books did what now?
Grandparents.
His grandparents told him that. How many of y'all here got grandparents? Where your grandparents told you from, Rudy? Where they told you y'all from? From the island. That's what he told you. Well, that's one. That's exceptional. What island? You know what island? Just the island. That's what he said, island. What about the rest? Anybody here grandparents? Where your grandparents tell you originate from? Georgia. See that? They from the country of Georgia. Right over near Russia. Anybody else grandparents? Where your grandparents tell you from? Mississippi. Where your parents? Mississippi. Where from? Mississippi. Y'all see the difference? You see the difference? That hurts you. That empowers him. I'm just showing how to, because he knows where he roots from. So if he goes somewhere, he see a German artifact, or he see German ethnicity, he knows that's a connection because I rooted from part here. If he go from Ireland or see some Ireland, or Ireland, with the Irish, that's part of the history of. So he has roots connection. Your ass on the top of the ground of Mississippi and Georgia. Georgia. You know these niggas, they play this shit at their family reunion. Oh, Georgia. You don't realize this hurts you. This hurts you. His grandparents told him this. His grandparents, your grandparents don't know shit. Like mine, my grandma don't know shit. Who you think erased their memory? Who you think put on that one important? Long as you're alive, baby, that's what you got to worry about. You can't worry about that. You're alive. Jesus been good to you. God still keep you. That's enough. So now, where your family? History, country, origin, region. Where? Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. White folk, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. But guess what? I guarantee he ain't singing that shit because he don't know where he come from. They know I came here and made my place here. And it's sweet because, guess what? We oppress niggas. This shit sweet. These niggas scared us. They stay away from our women. They know they come in our store, don't steal shit, and we run to jail. Sweet home Alabama. Boom, 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 boom. What Alabama did though? Blow the hell out of them 4 girls in that church. Sweet home Alabama. Boom, 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 boom. John, you can never play like that. You gotta kill you some bunch of niggas play like that. Bunch of niggas gotta die to play like that. That's hard, and like, listen, he put his heart in it, put his soul in it. I tell y'all the truth, y'all know how many people done died, the niggas in Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. Most heinous, most murderous, raping states you ever gonna find. He gonna play that for us. We'll try to move on. You find me something, Boston? Thank you, sir.
The existentialist philosophers talk about the execution of victim relationship that is always prevalent in most of the world today, especially the non-white world, where they're fighting for their liberation. He says there are executioners and there are victims. The executioners are self-imposed. The victims begin to fight and agitate for their liberation. They use all type of means to get their liberation. The revolutionary philosopher Franz Fanon says that what happens is that the victim begins to agitate. He uses all types of means against his executioner in fighting for a position of equality. After he tries a number of means and they do not work, he then begins to imitate the means by which his executioner kept him down. That is usually through force and violence. He says, and then they begin to use it against them, breaking the one taboo that they've never been able to break, hitting back against their executioners, so that you ought not to be upset. If we are violent, the United States taught us very well how to be violent.
Smart man. My kids didn't even know who he was. Very smart, intelligent man. Told you the truth. We ain't marched. We hadn't protested. We hadn't boycotted. Stoker said then the one oppressed, he'll take over the same means and the same retribution that his oppressor, the executor, used against him. He'll use violence against him. He said, so America should be mad when blacks institute violence against America. We've tried to protest. We've boycotted. We've written letters. We tried to push for legislation. We went to the polls. We got educations. We bought in his neighborhood. We did everything he asked to do. We dressed right. We talked right. We ate right. We put the spoon on the left, the fork on the right. We folded a napkin and opened it and laid it across our laps. We put it and we tucked it in our shirt. And the bastard killed us as soon as we got through eating. You know what he did? He said, thanks be to God, which gave him the victory. He turned and used it against us. Our ignorance had been our own downfall. People like Stoker Carmichael, they won't play them and teach our kids. They'll tell you, those people taught hate. Those people, fine, look up for me. Stoker Carmichael kills white people. Let's be fair, let's do that. Because I'm against the killing of other people because of opinion. I'm against it on any end, okay? So let's look up and find the people he murdered. Look up, if you can't find, look up Stoker Carmichael caught trying to blow America up. See, everybody will teach you to hate. They'll tell you lies, never did what they're trying to tell you they did. Unfortunately, these people have to die, and somebody else got to come along and clear their name up. Y'all young white people, y'all come clear my name later on. Let them know later on, I wasn't against America. America was against me. I never hated white people hated me. Y'all clean the truth. Y'all tell the truth on me. Carmichael considered nonviolence a tactic, not a fundamental principle. Y'all all right? Which separated him from civil rights leaders such as King. He criticized civil rights leaders who called for the integration of African Americans into existing institutions of middle class mainstream. That's what they put, he separated. See, the way they write it, you don't see it, is to already separate him from them. He wasn't against Dr. King, he just looked at what you're using, just a tactic, it don't work. See, they'll make it look like, oh, Stucker, he that guy, he didn't like King. First they made you love King. So anybody that don't say King, you hate him. They hate me. They think I'm not against Dr. King. Dr. King was one of the greatest orators we ever had. And he could have just really had his head together. He could have did a lot more benefit for our people. It could have been more of a benefit to our people. But they don't allow people that's going to benefit our people to speak and talk to our people. That's why you'll sit around and you'll blackball him, quote unquote. You'll try to demonize him for his stand or what he's done. That man hadn't killed no white people. Man hadn't been behind planting no bomb trying to blow up America. Hell, the 4th January 16th will get more commendation and recommendation than he'll ever get. That was white on white. White on white. If whites trying to kill whites, what that tell niggas? When whites go up here and they build a damn hanging noose and they ready to kill white folk, what did that tell niggas about white people? They done caught on to their shit. You know what they looked at? You ain't finna do me like no damn nigga. They ain't looking at that. You know how we looking? Them January 6 people, oh, they all bad people, they all bad people. I agree, but you need to ask yourself, what will motivate all them people to get together, go up to Washington, D.C., build a hanging noose, and they want to hang? Why were they talking about hanging niggas? Don't y'all remember they talking about let's hang the black people, kill the black people? Everybody, they want to hang with white. Everybody went in that building for, they went there for their own people. What unjust acts have gone against white people to make them go and build nooses, bust through the damn door and fight police who they tell off, niggas need to start spending the police, and they were ready to kill the damn police for them. What in the hell happened to white people? And you telling me that what happened to me is less than that? They saw one election as an atrocity, and they saw they didn't move in. Listen, some of them people in that line, FBI and police officers, fighting police officers. Politicians encouraging other politicians that want to see them dead. That was white on white. Had nothing to do with niggas. Nobody could blame that on them, could they? What happened to white people to make white people go there to kill white people? What's been going on with niggas for damn near over 400 years in America, and his dumb ass is still sitting still? One election drove white people to do that. That's all I ask you. You saw something about you we need to see? They can't hear you, get the mic. I saw something about him and Fidel Castro.
Yeah, I was doing some research on him on how he died.
Oh, I know he died. Just like every other nigga died over here in America, he run his mouth. Just like any other nigga get here and start teaching people, he start moving black people to start thinking. What I'm telling y'all, it cost me my life. It ain't worth living if I gotta live a lie. It ain't worth living if I gotta live a lie. I'd rather not live, I gotta live a life. If I gotta bow down, I gotta kiss the ass to live, it ain't living. Listen, I guess I must be part Indian. You know, the only reason the Indian didn't work out as a slave, he refused to do it. He would die before he was slave for his ass. I'd rather die than slave for his ass. Too many of my people did and they got a nothing. It ain't worth living if you got to slave your ass for them and you won't ever work yourself free from them. It'd be different like our book. We could work 7 years, then he had to release you with no debt, Dave. The bastard kept sticking me with a debt. It don't make sense. I'm never going to get ahead. I can't win. I got to play with a man. He ain't going to never even get ahead. Every time I work, I get year 6, he going to stick another debt on me. I said, damn, I'm getting ready to leave this. He come in and said, I forgot about this other bill you got. I ain't going to ever get free. You'll never get free. I know y'all good with it. My members, I'm talking about my members, not just the people like that. I know y'all good with it, because you think your education, your sister, kissing their ass is going to help you. You ain't going to never be nothing here. He ain't going to never let you be nothing here. You got to establish yourself. You got to establish yourself. Y'all hear me? You have a deity that sets higher than any white law, rule they got out here. And as soon as we start acknowledging him, the sooner he can start to stand up to get us to our liberation. But it won't happen unless you first realize what condition you in. You know, there have been people that will have pains. Yeah, that's what wrong. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? It go like that, and it bothered me a little bit, but it ain't no big deal. Then when they go to the doctor, they find out it's cancer. They find out it's terminal. But the nigga has learned to suffer with this shit so much, it's damn near bearable for him. But when he gets somewhere where he can truly be examined, he can see, nigga, your illness is gonna kill you. I'm trying to diagnose the nigga to tell him where he at right now. We can cut it out and remove it. We can cut the shit out now. That's what that do with some cancer. Some of them can be cut out. Some got to be radiated. Where the Negro at now, we can kill some of this shit and cut it out. But if you keep coming, keep going, when you get your real examination, you're going to find out you damn it beyond repair. I'm trying to help the niggas, especially my young people. I don't want to see y'all make that mistake. Don't be like us. Y'all hear me? Look at all these people in this room, including me. Don't you be like us. These people will take, they'll be comfortable. It don't make no difference. They don't think their freedom is worth a damn. They don't think they worth a damn. In their mind, they'll tell you, so they'll tell you, don't listen to Rob, don't listen to Pastor. I do care about myself. They don't give a shit about themselves. Because if they did, they'll get up and do something different. When you respect yourself, it's certain stuff you don't let people do to you. What you got for me, Boston? Okay.
We must continue this march.
Yeah.
And we will be calling on people of goodwill from all over the nation to join us in this march.
Emphasize just the energies put out for the marches. Bring about that action through the demonstration. The demonstration is not to be an end unto itself.
When you reach Jackson, what will be your purpose there?
We'll talk about that after we develop.
Plan and strategy.
One thing I'm still not clear about, as you march, you're just going to march in the daytime and then disperse at night?
We'll develop all those.
We've got to make those plans. We haven't made those.
That can still be shot down on the highways in Mississippi, peacefully walking. That march needs to be big.
Would you make a statement mentioning Selma or Cameron all in one inclusive statement? If you would just compare this to Selma and your hopes for this escalation in one conclusive statement.
Yes, yes. This march that we are continuing, started by James Meredith, I am convinced will have as greater impact, or probably a greater impact, than the march from Selma to Montgomery. I think the national outrage is so great, and I think that is such an upsurge and such a spontaneous response that it will be possible to do it, although we don't have time for mobilization as we've had in other instances. But I think the spontaneity, the outpourings of the moment will make it possible for us to mobilize forces within a matter of hours that we haven't been able to mobilize before.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. No more questions. No more questions, gentlemen.
We got the march.
Yeah, that's a good idea. A telephone number.
Huh? That's it. All right. All right, I'm gonna talk to y'all. I know y'all tired of me. I've been up here a long time, ranting and raving about something that don't even exist or happen. But I care. I think every one of these kids, I think every one of y'all, every one of us, you deserve an opportunity to have a right to whatever is accessible to you and every other human being. I just believe that. You have the right. If it's accessible to other races, it needs to be accessible to you too. I think every race should have an opportunity for equality. Unfortunately, everybody don't feel the same way you do. You can mix in with them. You can do what you want to do with them. You will never be accepted by any of these other races until you first become accepting of yourself. Then you can let these people tell you a lie and let these people go ahead and give you that foolishness if you want to. America knows how to work with you to a degree to keep you from ever succeeding in it. And you need to learn how to succeed for yourself. You owe yourself that. All right? All right. Romans 15:4. Listen.
For whatsoever things Nika taught before time.
For whatever was written before. We talked about this last night, later. That whatever was written before time, whatever was written, period, was only written for one reason. Okay? For us to learn. Now, you ask yourself that. The writing, scripture, kitab, kitabim, scriptures, plural, kitab, singular, scripture, writing, the bar word, was only written for our, what was it again?
Nika taught for our learning.
For our learning. To young people, show us, teach us, and instruct us. How many of y'all have gone to an institution of learning? School, college? Those books you have, they're there to teach you, to show you, to instruct you. How much have you learned about yourself from those books? Yet he told you that whatever was written before was written, which we will call history. Before you. He said, I wrote it so you would know what happened before you. He wrote to keep you from knowing about your situation. Unlike him, a book was designed for you, although they've altered some things, it was written to teach you what happened before Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. Now, why doesn't his book teach you before Georgia, Mississippi, and Alabama? Because I ain't going to show you shit, I ain't going to teach you shit, and I ain't going to try to instruct you in the shit. That's why. That's why the Negro getting his spirituality is so important. Because now he has to look at, when he look at writings that they give him before you were here. What year were you born? 84. So anything 83 would be what? While you were here? Before you were here. I want to be very conscious, cognate, and careful to make sure that what you learn from 83 back don't inspire you from 84 to try to elevate yourself. How many of y'all follow that? So how much you know about 83 from experience? What about 82 from experience? Just throw it out there. What about 78? What about 69? 52? 46? It's going to be tight. I'm going to have to write it for him. So he'll know. Now, just to bring you guys up to a history, Cam can't hear me right now. What I did, I put him in a psychosis where he's totally deaf right now. Cam is under me. I don't ever want Cam to get ahead of me. I don't even want Cam to catch up with me. So I need to give him the truth about history that happened in 83 all the way back up to 46. Okay? What kind of history I'm going to give him about himself? What you said, Dane? I'm going to give him my history, how the way I see it. And then there are people he'll run across in my history that might come up outside of my history, and he'll look these people up and start to want to know about them. I want to make sure he know you don't even waste time with those people. Those people that hated America. Yeah, those people, again, those people are anti. Those people did more damage to, really more damage to you than any white people did. That's what they say right here in my book. You turn to page 7, you'll see it. I have no reason to lie to Cam. Absolutely none. Cam needs to know the truth for him and his family. And I want Cam to be able to, when I see you, Cam, I don't see a Negro. I see another man. That's what I see. I don't see your colored skin. I just see another human being. Yet I give him and I orchestrate all of this man's derision and his downfall. Can I borrow you for a second, Cam? Could you be so kind and just walk across him? Oh, let me help you, brother. Let me help you. You almost fell. Be careful now. Because anytime I get a chance, I want to try to help a Negro. And don't you feel good about me helping you? And what did I do to you? I tripped you up. Probably one of them, you know who it was? Black Lives Matter. Who y'all think tripped you? Black Lives Matter will come in and do shit like that. Trip people up and make it look like I did it. These people are anti-American. That's what they are. See, they play you. The whole time, they put your stumbling blocks in front of you. And I just want you to think about when you look for your information, I want you to be cognate. I want you to be conscious. I want you to be focused on, because words can be played with. They alter statements so they can change meanings. But they know what it means because it's their words. You're not educated properly because you enunciate words. White people have more than one definition, so I could use a word to make you think you know something, but that's not the definition I was using. So now I have to learn not only his words and vocabulary and speech and how to utter it, I also got to know which definition is he using at that time. So you see how much trickery we got, how much trickery we going on? Because I'm assuming definition 1 when he's actually using 6. So it's a numbers game now. It's a racket. They don't even call it a numbers game. Y'all may this call it a racket. The whole thing is a racket. I'm trying to get I ain't gonna be able to tell you because y'all, that's on me. It's on me, Dave. You know why it's on me? Because I gave a damn about my people. It's on me. If I've been a Christian preacher, I'd have come in squalling. I've been sweating and hot and put my asthma in. Y'all have been crying, you've been shouting and shitting, you've been falling on the grow, and ushers been working their ass trying to rush to get you and putting sheets on you and putting ammonia under your nose. Ammonia is what the nigga need to bring him to consciousness. Ain't something he need to smell to get him conscious. It's something he need to know. That's how it been getting. Smell's been getting us all. He used aromas and fragrances to get us all. We need consciousness. You get consciousness through information. Am I angry? I'm very angry. Am I upset? I am very upset. Who wouldn't be? Okay? Listen.
That we, through endurance and the coom of the Kitabim,
going through without giving way, without giving up,
might have tikva.
So I can have a cord, attachment, so I can have hope for something. I can look for something to work out. You know the best thing the Negro slave had to look for? Wow. Can you imagine that? Success was death. I can't escape and get away. He made me get too much baggage. You know what he realized, Uncle Ted? That's how calculated he is. Okay, I get you here. I don't want you to have nothing. See, when you're attached to nothing, it's easy to leave. I can leave at any time I want to. So he realized these niggas are escaping bastard because they don't have an attachment. First of all, what are they gonna say? Leave my country? I'm finna leave my country? This ain't my damn country. I was brought here, I was stolen here. I was sold here. So leaving ain't hard. We got to give a nigga a wife. And make the nigga get in there and have a baby. Y'all remember Roots? Y'all remember when Kunja was gonna escape? He was taking the baby, remember that? And she was coming through them woods crying, trying to catch up with him. Trying to get him, he realized, I'm trapped. The movie that Alice Haley told is a true story incident on a lot of our people. He was going to run. He was going to take his daughter and run and try to get back to Africa with what he knew. But the white man had successfully trapped him into a relationship with a woman, just like the black woman do. They're not doing. Something gonna happen to us. I don't want nothing to happen to us in our family. Something already happened to you. Why else was he trying to escape? Because nothing was going on? Because everything was going on. The Negro woman, we need you to get conscious with them. This can't be a plight that just the man sees. This has to be a plight that we are all in agreement of. What's better for the family? How do we move the family from social ills? We got a lot of work. We got a lot of damage. People don't know that because, you know, I guess we get confused then because we laugh and we play, we joke, we go and we do entertainment and entertain ourselves through things. But you can't ever forget your plight. You can't let a little laughter make you forget your plight. The plight, the scheme is still the same. Like I said, the game hadn't changed. It hadn't changed. And they have been preying on and hoping on us not becoming conscious to it. An awakening has happened now. We're really starting to see just how bad off we are, how disconnected we are. When you see another person of color, you don't have nothing in common with them now. He has managed to put us in so much derision. It was a time you went somewhere, you seen it was a majority of somebody, you see somebody black, you be like, and you'll go with kind of creepy, like, I was funny seeing what we were the only one here, and you know, and that's folks feel like, you go that shit, what you mean? All us in here together, what you mean, me and you? You're like, oh shit. There's another than a holler, one trying to escape. I mean, this has been our issue. And all I wanted to do is to go back and just look at things and see nothing has changed. All these things have come on us for one reason. This is not for us to hate another nationality or another Gween nation. It's come on us so we can start to recognize our Elohim. Because we would look to other races. We look for other people to defend us and help us. And none of these things were ever out. Other nations like Ukraine, it makes sense for them to look to America. It makes sense for them to look to a European nation. Elohim is not their Elohim. Yahuwah is not their Elohim. He's not their mighty one. It makes sense. It wouldn't make sense for me to look to America. It wouldn't make sense for me to look to Russia. It wouldn't make sense for me to look to India or China or Afghanistan. Simply because they don't serve or shakar or adore my Elohim. Hello? Yes, sir. So here I am, we castaways out here. We castaways out here. Because we can't find anybody that served our Elohim, no doubt they will fight for us. They will fight for us. Just like Yahuwah said, if any of these folk were ours, he said they'll fight for it. That's what Yahuwah said. He said, if any of these people with me, they will fight for me, Boston. They won't let me get. Now, what nothing about how King gonna work? King would have shot Yahushua in the foot. I don't agree with that speech. I'm gonna go and rape me another hoe. Nobody should be fighting for nobody. We need to learn how to sit on our oppressor. His ass need to be kissed, and I got these big nigga lips, I'm gonna kiss his ass. I tell you today, I'm gonna kiss all that white man's ass. When I get through, it won't be one part on that white man's ass my nigga lips hadn't touched. Huh? Y'all don't hear me today. That's how they did it, made a fool out of us, Uncle Ted. Yahushua told her, he said, my Malkut was of this arise, then my Abedin will fight for me. How that work with non-violence? That man incited violence. Yahushua was a communist. He was a terrorist. The man said they will fight for him so that he wouldn't be, what was it? So I couldn't be handed over to you. My people wouldn't let me be handed. Listen here, we damn opened the car up for the police to put us in it. I put the handcuff on your black ass myself. That's how sick we are. People that were putting their lives on the line for us. I'll call the police on your ass. Any one of y'all niggas I see throw a rock through that clean white man window. I'll call the police on your ass. The same damn store you can't go in the front door of. The same damn store he got a pick handle running your ass down the street. I'm gonna call the police on your black ass, you break that window. We wanted it to be an expense on him because they put expense on us. They were taxing our ass. And we wanted their ass to be taxed. So some of our people came through as liberators and burned their damn buildings down. The place where they went and they took our kids in and they mangled them and they raped them. They took body parts out of them. There were people of color that came there and burned them damn buildings to the ground. This ain't new about them going in and taking kids in and cutting organs out and having sex with them in them. This shit been going on. Some of our people set fire to their buildings and burned the damn thing down. You think I believe that Dave owned Wendy, gave a shit about these kids? Dave was a foster kid. They put a store and went and adopted him one. Sometimes it can be a defect in people, not an effect. A lot of times you run to think a lot of people hero because they do and they do act. A lot of times people have ulterior motives. Start doing your research and checking. He gave a shit about all these kids out here. What about our kids? Adopt us. Adopt my kids and give them a chance to give them an inheritance. He gonna pull out another white one. Because they gonna grab their own hand, they gonna pull themselves out. They gonna leave your nigga looking ass down in the hole. I want to teach you how to pull yourself up, pull one another up, care about yourself. All right, let's look at the book of Nakum Yah. 1 and 1, they call it Nehemiah. Nakum Yah. All right, listen.
The Dabarim of Nakumyah, the Ben of Hakaliah, and it came to pass in the Yarek Chislu in the 20th Shana, as I was in Shushan the palace, that Hanani, one of my Akim, came, he and certain Anashim of Yehuda, and I asked them concerning the Yahudim that had escaped, which were left of the captivity, and concerning Jerusalem.
Hold on for a second. Who you want to know about?
The Yahudim that had escaped.
They need somewhere to go. I hate the fact that my people be out there dispersed and just scattered with nowhere to go. See, they'll make it seem like it shouldn't be something you should do. But you got a book that's going back to let you know about people that escaped. They taught us through slavery it was wrong to escape. God don't like ugly. He must not have seen them snagging 2 bastards that owned us then. Because you couldn't have seen that no damn ugly. Taking and sleeping on top of babies, that ain't ugly. Raping women that ain't considered to your sex or your hand, that ain't ugly. Taking men who don't believe in homosexuality and you getting on top of them and you turn them homosexual, that ain't ugly. Don't tell me shit about what God don't like. God can kiss my ass. Can't get no uglier than that. But if I say something back and I don't agree to something, he don't like me. He love when I get raped though. He love when shit go against me and shit fall. And when I stand up to say I'm against it, need to watch that. God don't like ugly. That's how they program. Y'all ever heard that before? That's why they teach you. They will tell you about their God. Elohim wouldn't agree with me raping white women. He wouldn't agree with me sleeping on top of no damn body kid. But God, because back then in that time, you know, because of laws and legislation, that's how stuff went. I need a law and a legislation to teach me not to lay on top of a damn kid. I need a law and a legislation to tell me that I lay on top of have sex with a baby. Not to get on the back of a man who ain't asked me, ain't trying to have sex with me, not to rape him, because back in that time, that was the law. What kind of shit is that? What about humanity? What about consciousness? What about honesty? What about innocence? No Torah for a people, and yet the man told Elohim when it came down to the Malak, Agira, he said that as Yahuwah, would thou also destroy a righteous goyim? What Torah, what law he would have had? We know Abraham obeyed his laws, his statute, kept his command. The man said, will you destroy? When I took this girl, you know how I say took her? I took her knowing nothing wrong about it. Even he himself told me that was his akul. And I got to listen to some white folks tell me some shit about we ain't have no laws in place then. Back then, Daniel, people didn't know. That man back here damn near almost back up in the creation. He knew that's somebody else's wife. He said, I wouldn't have took her. That shit only fly with people who want to just buy into something. How all these people way back had that much sense. No George Washington, no Abraham Lincoln, no Thomas Jefferson, and they just knew about doing shit right. All of a sudden, we need these white folk who own slaves, who rape women, who beat niggas to try to tell her what's right and what's wrong. It's been here. All right, let's go ahead.
Which were left of the captivity and concerning Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
And
I wonder why he wasn't worried about Mississippi. Because he was in Shushan in the Citadel. He was sitting over under captivity. They had gone from under the Babylonians. Now these people that went to the Medes and the Pyra, that they call in Iran. Why was he still worried about captivity? Why he said that worried about the people that was in Babylon? That's his history where it started at, don't it? Why was he worried about Jerusalem? Because you can't forget it. That's where I'm from, my origination, my roots, my heritage. Listen.
And they said unto me, the remnant that are left of the captivity there in the province are in great affliction and reproach. The wall of Jerusalem also is broken down, and the gates thereof are burned with fire.
What color were the gates? What color? The gates were black. The way to get in is black. The way to get in is black. Don't let these people fool you. The way it got in is black. What you think the purpose of putting Yahushua up there against the sun for? Make sure the gates were black.
Yeah. Yeah.
That rod iron got to be black. Don't let these folks fool you. I don't want you to find your history. Your history is him. You everywhere. Don't let white folks try to play you. They put you on the top of that white paper. You're the only thing that stand out. Before you got there was just white sheets. You put the meaning on that paper. What color that paper is you looking at? What color the letter on that paper? All the existence, all the doing is on the paper. That's why white needs you. They'll never agree to you leaving. They know what happened when you gone. They have no existence. It'd be just like when Luke left Sodom and Gomorrah. The day when we walk out this damn place, it's coming down.
Yes, sir.
He ain't no fool. Huh? Soon as Yahuwah, listen, Yahuwah is pressing us because he not giving me no rest about our situation. I ain't crying because I'm no damn broke nigga. A lot of them run their damn mouth when they ain't got shit. I'm telling you, ain't shit they gonna give me, gonna get me silent. My people are in great distress and in reproach. And these crackers done burnt us too. Every deal we done made when they done burnt the hell out of us. Over the man done told them came to pass when I heard these dabarim that I sat down and I did what? I started shouting, hollering, where's Dr. King? Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty we free at last. Plus I need to kiss that cracker's ass. Oh, I need to kiss it. That's the wife who said, what you think, I'm gonna kiss your ass with Dr. King lips? I ain't doing it. Where my young men at? Y'all stand up. That's why I want y'all to stay at, on your feet and not on your damn back. Y'all hear me? Right. Don't you turn around and lay on your belly either for them. Right. You stand on your feet and y'all gonna be men. Y'all hear me? Don't you ever be ashamed to stand up for your own equality and your own right. You got a right to. You have a right. Y'all hear me? If you don't stand up for it, nobody else gonna do it for you. Y'all can sit down. That man said he sat down and he wept, and I mourned for several Yamin, and I continued fasting and palaum before the Elohim of Shamayim. Let's see what happened. 5.
And said, I beseech thee, O Yahuwah Elohim of Shamayim, the great and awesome Elohim that keepeth Berith and Rakam for them that ahab him and observe his Amar.
That's right, and keep it. Y'all see what had to happen? I'm trying to fix a connection. We got to get back to making sure we keep the Berith. That's why I was ready. Now you can go and you can start praying to Elohim, to all Elohim who is Rakam and merciful, but you got to remember who he do it to, the those that keep his Berith.
That's right.
See, the only reason we got cast out, see, don't just read with the intent of trying to connect something to white people, our connection here. Look at where your disconnect came in. Why is he saying he keep recom, which is mercy, to them? He talked about the beret. So the reason we lost it was because now we fix what we broken so that to keep it repaired. We don't fix it to break it again. We fix it so we can keep the repair where it stays solid. That's where we went short at. One thing you need to know in your diagnosis, what was the contributing factor to your break? Huh? What was the contributing factors? These are the things you have to look at if you're going to try to make sure you don't have it happen to you again. He's asking Elohim to do it to those that keep your beret. Come on.
Let thine ear now be attentive, and thine own open, that thou mayest shama the palau of thy abad, which I palau before.
Hold. It went to 1 right quick. Hold on. Think he's still at 6?
Yes, sir. Let thine ear now be attentive, and thine own open, that thou mayest shama the palau of thy abad, which I palau before thee now, Yum and Layla, for the benim of Yasharal thy abadim, and confess the kataim of the benim of Yasharal, which have kata against thee. Both I and my abad bet have kata.
Stop. What's key y'all picked up at the end? Ain't a statement. Tell me. Hand. What you picked up, key? Tell me what it is. Confess. What you picked up? Confess. He did make confession. We supposed to do. His first. That's what a Kohan supposed to do. He's supposed to first make atonement for himself, then for the arm. These are things we look at. That's how we start picking out tangible things and realize when they've altered things, and when you want to, it makes sense. You're like, well, forgive them for what they've done. No, Mushar was specific in his conversation that you are Haroon. You go make atonement for yourself first, then you do it for the arm. See if that's the 6th chapter, I think, in the book of Uyakru. I'm thinking 6, 7. What's coming to my mind? Let's see. They call Leviticus. I think it's 6. No. See if it's 9. 7, 9. Let it go down. Oh, let's say, hold on, 2. Let's say we start him. All right, this is 9 and 2. Listen.
And he said unto Aharon, take thee a young calf for a kata offering, and a ram for a burnt offering, without blemish, and offer them before Yahuwah. And unto the benim of Yasharal thou shalt speak, saying, take ye a kid of the goats for a kata offering, and a calf and a lamb, both of the first Shana, without blemish, for a burnt offering. Also a bullock and a ram for shalom offerings, to sacrifice before Yahuwah, and a meat offering mingled with oil, for to this Yom Yahuwah will appear unto you.
Let's hold for a second. A couple of things now, just listen to him talk was key. It makes sense for Yahushua to emulate and demonstrate himself in these different capacities. First of all, when Yahuwah son, he called him the Lamb Elohim. This was a sin offering. Then he started talking about taking a bullock and a ram, because he had the thickets on his head. The ram symbolized the lamb being caught in the thickets. Y'all got it? And not the sheep, but a ram for it. Then the mingling of the bread and different things. He told us that my bread indeed is meat. My flesh indeed is meat. He was giving it to him for lakam, because that's what you make bread with, flour. All this stuff and mingled with oil. Remember, the lady had anointed him. And they asked him what was this waste for, that she had poured this oil on him. Because not only were we supposed, see, this is where we got the problem at. I gave something for my act, against the act. Just says adultery I committed. So I get an adultery sin. I give the sin for it. But now I need to come back and make shalom with it. Because that's not a, listen, man, I apologize. That's all I can do. Shit, I ain't going to keep trying to kiss your ass. That's how we go. With Yahuwah, I want you to make the proper adjustment for what you've done. Then I want to put me and you back in the harmony. So in doing all this, we're going to display a harmony. We're going to fix this. See, they only get us, all they taught us was enough. Give your offering. Y'all got it? There's some other tangible things that need to be attached with it as well. Y'all got it? Even it came down to 23rd chapter, book of Matthew, 23:23. You pay tithes of mint, anise, and cumin, but you've omitted the weightier matter of the Torah. Judgment, recon, and shalom. These you ought to have done and not to have left the others. So if I just gave a sin offering, what did I do? I left some other stuff undone. So now, this is how they got you, your oppressors, and how people beat it for Christianity and all. Not just white, but the system. They only taught you enough to where you never made peace with me, though, Cam. We didn't make peace. See, Elohim didn't want, look at this. With Yasakat, no, I'm sorry, no. Yeah, with Yasakat with his ark. He sent laden camels, loaded with stuff. He sent them to his ark, a suit, before he ever got there. To make sure he did what? I got peace with him before I see him. You coming to see Yahuwah, what have you done to make peace? When you say, well, I repented, I confess my sin. Okay, we covered that. Where's the peace? See, they only give you enough. That's why your salvation or your driver's salvation has been ineffective, because we didn't get all of what we need to do of application. How many of you told that? Just repent. Ain't that what they told us? Just repent. Ain't that what they told us? But notice now we're going through looking. Let's back me up to 2. Look. And Musa said to Aharon, take to thyself a young calf of the herd for a what? And a ram for a, that's what he told you. Pay attention. What kind of offering? What you taking out of this ram? That's why they put Yahushua up on the 2. They couldn't take nothing out of it. Because it was a whole burnt offering. And guess what? Pelota told us, I find no unblemished. And offer them before the Yahuwah. That's why it made sense when they took the robe, they covered him, because he was the red heifer. Did y'all know why he took the scarlet robe? Who didn't know why they took the scarlet robe, put it on him? See that the book of Bar 19, I think it's 19:9. Ooh, been a long time. Let's say it's 19:9. Bar, they call Numbers. Well, we'll do 2. I put 9. We'll work. Let's see. We'll work this out. I don't mean to do. We'll work it out. How about that? It's all the same to ball. All right, listen.
This is the ordinance of the Torah,
or observance,
which Yahuwah hath Amar, saying, speak unto the Benim of Yasharal, that they bring thee a red heifer without spot.
Command saying. Hold on, sir. Command, well, he put command saying, speak to. Because speak, I'm going to make it optional. But he did say command. All those things we need to command. A command will be an order. Y'all remember they played a kid, they called a command. I command you, y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? And you remember that? Yeah, commandment was optional. See, even at kid we learned that they command you to do something. Command is an order. So you need to know the difference when you hear it. It's not open on, if you can't do it on Saturday, do it Sunday. It's a commandment. It's a command. It's an order. There's no other option. That's your orders, okay? It's not, well, I might do it Thursday. I'm just be honest with you. My week is so booked up. My Shabbat, I'm going to have to just make it Thursday. You can't. It's a command. Right. So he was telling them that it was important for them to realize this was an order. Y'all got it? This became an order for them, all right? Which means become a statute, the way they set things, okay? Let's see. Saba, appointed, bind, charge, give in, send, commandment, send a messenger, put, set in, okay? To constitute or enjoin. This is what connects us, just like our beret. See, in keeping it, it more or less brought you in. See, when Moshe spoke the Debar, what did he do? He sprinkled them with what? Signifying what? That had joined them into the berith. That's why when a man slept with his wife, she was supposed to give up the dam, the blood, because that signified, as with Mushah, this was the berith between us now. It had to be blood. That's why we gave blood. That's what he told you, life for life. He even told Nusha, he said, listen, I'm going to hold your Kai, everybody's accountable for it. Whoever take it, he said, I'm going to hold them again. Why y'all think Yahushua going to come back here and slay all these people? Because of what he told Noah. He taught, listen, I'm going to hold everybody accountable, of beasts, all of folks. He told Yahuwah, you know, he told him, Bastard, he said, strong bulls have compassed me about. You didn't know he was set you up by the book of Tahalim. He told him that. He said, strong bulls, because he said, they'll compass me about. Because of Noah Torah, because of Noah Berith he gave him, he was talking about you. Hold on right quick, pick it up right for me. See if that's about 9 and 3. Borrow sheet. Y'all with me? You just don't know how you were set up when that man was talking. Nine and 3, we'll come back to 19. Listen.
Every moving thing.
Oh, give me 2. Give me 2. We'll come on. Listen.
And the Yara of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the Arat.
Every one of them? Symbolizing who? Adam. This could have been just for him. Why you think they didn't attack him? They all feared him. Yeah, Yahushua said, strong bulls of Bashan, he said, they don't compass me about. He would let them know, these people ain't done nothing you said. They don't even hear your decree. Okay, let's see what he said. Listen.
And upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moveth upon the Arat, and upon all the fishes of the Yom, into your hand are they delivered. Every moving thing that Kai shall be meat for you, even as the green herb have I given you all things. But flesh with the Kai thereof, which is the dam thereof, shall ye not eat.
Listen.
And surely your dam of your Kai will I require.
At who?
At the hand of every beast will I require it. And at the hand of Ish, at the hand of every Ish Ak will I require the Kai of Ish.
And he did call you his Ak too. He covered himself on Aryan to make sure you weren't getting away from that. When he was calling you a wild beast, he was covering himself. He covered himself when he called you a brother, he was covering himself. The whole time. Hello? He covered himself every time. And the people just missed it. Because people didn't have no intelligence. You couldn't get it unless he gave you somebody with intelligence to give you intelligence. We didn't know. That's what he told us. He said, had we known it. They know what it was. Crew, man, they gave me that thought. I said, I'm not throwing it. Throw it up that jab. Not me. I ain't going to do it. That man told us he's going to require this at our life. The only way to get us to do it, he had to get us with guile. There was no way we would have done. Who would have done it? The prophet said, this is going to be for our salvation. I just couldn't have seen doing that. That's why he made sure we couldn't see. I couldn't see. Ear hadn't even heard. We didn't even know the things Elohim had prepared for them that'll harm them. Then the Charlotte King told that Elohim had kazuned to them though. We had no idea he had prepared this for us. Hello? All right. We'll get back over what we had. 19th chapter, book of Bamar. Numbers, they call it. Y'all can hate me later. Just let me know and I'll hate you back, because I'm that type of nigga. I want to tell you that stuff. Oh, no, you hate me. I'm gonna just keep a hobby. You know, I'm going to hit your little ass, too. Ain't that right? I have this hate for a reason. I need to be able to give it back to somebody. Ain't that right?
That's right.
All right, let's listen.
This is the observance of the Torah which Yahuwah.
Hold on, what verse you at? I don't know.
Well,
I think they had 3. What verse is it? 3?
Still 2.
2. Oh, still at 2. Okay.
Had Sava saying, speak unto the Benim of Yasharal that they bring thee a red heifer without spot, wherein
a red heifer without spot?
Yes,
what
sir.
happened?
Wherein is no blemish.
Where is no fault? And what happened?
And upon which never came yoke. And ye shall give her unto Eleazar the Kohan, that he may bring her forth without the camp. And one shall slay her before his pani. And Eleazar the Kohan shall take of her dung with his finger, and sprinkle of her dung directly before the Mashakan of the Adah 7 times.
Yeah.
And one shall burn the heifer in his sight, her skin and her basar and her dung, with her dung shall he burn. And the Kohan shall take cedar wood and hyssop and scarlet and cast it into the midst of the burning of the heifer. Then the Kohan shall wash his clothes, and he shall bathe his basar in Ma'in, and afterward he shall come into the camp.
And
the Kohan shall be unclean until the even.
Yes.
And he that burneth her shall wash his clothes in Ma'in, and bathe his basar in Ma'in, and shall be unclean until the even. And they each that is clean shall gather up the ashes of the heifer, and lay them up without the camp in a clean malkum. And it shall be kept for the Adah of the Benim of Yasharal.
For what?
For a Ma'im of Kadash. It is a purification for Kata.
Now, what y'all missed that you ain't paying attention that he told you about, this is what was significant about Yahushua. The fact that they took him and they put a red scarlet robe around him. All this stuff, they put him up against the Shamash. That was the burning in their sight. In the 27th chapter book of Matthew, you'll clearly see that the Kohanim all walked by and they saw him up there. Because it supposed to been done in their face. Had dung and everything were being burned right there in their flesh. And the people that were supposed to take and dispose of his body were supposed to be by the hands of a clean man. That's how you learn about Joseph of Arimatheus and Nicodemus, they call him. Not naked demons. And they came by and they took him and they took his body and put it up. It was supposed to be put away in a clean place. That's why they laid it where no man ever laid, because another person been there, it had already been contaminated, defiled. And it was to be put up for the adult. It was for purification. That's how you came into getting immersed. So you were taking the water because now it was for purification. That's why you're getting immersed in his shem for purification. That's why this was done. It was important for you to know that. See the book of Matthew in the 27th chapter. Jump down and see about the 23rd verse, I guess, 24th. Let's see. Matthew. Y'all want me to start writing up a message and just bring it to him? So y'all be able to get on out. I ain't said nothing. All right. Look at him. Let's see what happened. Listen.
And the governor said, why, what Rosha hath he done? But they saw out the more, saying, let him be crucified.
What happened?
When Pelotus saw that he could prevail nothing,
rather,
a tumult was made. He took Ma'in and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the dam of this Sadak person.
Yeah.
See ye to it.
See that? Now you got your heifer. You got your heifer, that clean heifer, without blemish or fault. Let's see.
Then answered all the and said, his dam be on us
and
on our Benin.
See how they knew your Torah? They're going to fall on our kids too. Listen.
Then released he Bar Abba unto them, and when he had scourged Yahushua, he delivered him to be crucified.
Listen.
Then the soldiers of the governor took Yahushua into the common hall, and gathered unto him the whole band of soldiers.
And what happened?
And they stripped him and put on him a scarlet robe.
What? A scarlet robe? And what did they do?
And when they had plaited a crown of thorns, they put it upon his head.
So get what you just got. Your ram and your bullock. They go your red heifer and your ram. The ram was caught in the thickets. They were so stupid they had no idea. All you did to work the work that he wants you to do. He just covered himself on both of them. Remember what you supposed to brought out and you supposed to offer. You were supposed to offer a ram. And you had to look at bringing a bullock. And wouldn't be nothing better than that red heifer. Because that's for purification. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Wow. Jump down right quick to the 35th verse, 36th verse, so y'all just see it. I ain't gonna be able to hold y'all long. I just want y'all to just see. All right, same book. Listen.
Yes, sir. And sitting down, they watched him there.
Hold on, back me up there, 34.
Oh, that was 36, I'm sorry.
No, you fine. What verse we at? 30? 35? Take me up a little bit. 33 probably? Hold on, matter of fact, do this. Take up 23. Listen. Oh, we already been at 20. Come on, I mean 33. Listen.
And when they were come into a Malkum called Golgotha, that is to say, a Malkum of a skull,
Yeah.
they gave him vinegar to drink.
Hold on, they ain't moved yet.
And they gave him sour wine to drink, mingled with gall, and when he had tasted thereof,
Gall is the bile. And when he had tasted thereof,
he would not drink.
yeah, the gall is the bile. They talk about that something that like come from the liver. He said it was so nasty he wouldn't drink it.
And they crucified him and parted his garments, casting lots,
Yeah.
that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the Nabah. They parted my garments among them, and upon vestures, and upon my vesture did they cast lots. And sitting down, they watched him there.
Y'all see what happened? The people sat down. And guess what you wrote? And guess what I already wrote about their hands? Hello? What is it, Jahi? Just let him live. Tell me what it was. That the table be made of snare. You could use that, but here he told you that the people sat down and eat and to drink, and it rose up to play. See how you'll find these people too. You'll pay attention. When Pelotus had the people there and they were talking, did you hear what he told you he heard? Tumult. That's a loud noise. That's the same thing Mushah heard when he was up on the harp. You know why he looked at that and that noise, what came in after that? They had made them a calf. Guess what those people had wound up doing after that noise when he came down? They took Yahushua, they made him a bakar. That's what Mushah saw when he came down. Y'all didn't pay attention? He said he saw he could not prevail, rather a tumult was made. When Moshe heard him, he told him, this was not people the noise you heard because these folks had overcome in war. They had been beaten, nor these people were set here and somebody overtaking them. That was the noise of folly. He said, that's what I hear in the camp. All these people do is react. The people sat down and eat and to drink, and they rose up to play. Sitting down, they watched him now. And what happened?
And set up over his head his accusation, Katab, this is Yahushua, the Malak of the Yahudim.
What happened?
Then were there two thieves crucified with him,
Yes.
one on the right hand and another on the left.
What happened?
And they that passed by reviled him, wagging their heads,
Yeah.
and saying, thou that destroyest the Mashakhan and buildest it in 3 Yamim.
And who was this again that were doing this, Leon? Who was this? Who was saying this?
And,
They that did what?
and they that passed by reviled
The
him,
folk that walked right in front of him.
wagging their heads,
Yeah, wagging their head, shaking their head.
and saying, Thou that destroyest the Mashakhan and buildest it in 3 Yamim,
What you want me to do?
save thyself.
What happened?
If thou be the bin of Elohim,
Okay.
come down from the 2.
And what happened?
Likewise also the Raj Kohanim, mocking him with the scribes and Zakanim, said,
That's fine. So y'all missed it? Because he clearly told you in the 19th chapter they were supposed to do this in the sight and in the face of the Kohan. That's why they had to be there to see it. The Kohan, this had to be done in his face. And immediately he told you, these people passing by. Likewise, also the Rosh Kohan. Because you know why? Whatever was written the fourth time was written for your learning. To keep you from giving up, to show you that all these things all came to fulfill some things. These were completion of things for you. See, they would have never gave you the knowledge that you needed, because then you'd have started seeing things. They would say, and it came to pass. That means it was completed. Every time they say something came to pass, it was completed. What we've heard from past has come to happen now. This is another milestone for us. This is another completion for us. But because we didn't know, we've been just left out. We had no idea. We had no idea these were completions. He covered himself right there in 2 aspects. Hello? He covered himself on every end. This is why they kept us from salvation, because they knew if we learned it, then we knew we could obtain it. But since you didn't know it, why wouldn't you say it would fall from you? Let me see that. What is that? Yeshayahu 59, 8, 7, 6, 10, no, up, down, not 6. 62, no, 62, 60. I should have testified for it. Let me think. Ooh, 59. Yeshayahu 59, 1 down, no. 8. See if it's 8 and 14, 58 and 14, I think, yes, sure. Let me see. Yeah, that's work. Take me up to 11. Let's see what 11 said come down. Let's see. Listen.
And Yahuwah shall guide thee continually and satisfy thy
Hold
nefesh.
on, verse 11.
Oh, we're 57 or 58?
58. We're 59. Okay, 59.
Okay. We roar all like bears
Do what?
And mourn sore like doves.
Prince tried to tell him, didn't it? Listen.
We look for mashpat, but there is none.
Listen.
For Yeshua, but it is far off from us.
See that? That's not the first time they saw that. That stemmed from one situation. Who know why? What situation that stemmed from? Well, you just taking a shot. What you think, Bishop? Uh-oh. Josh right here. Come on. Love yourself. Tell us. Musha? Why are you saying that? He said he went up to get it. Musha. What you gonna say? What about it? Yeah, that's not what he's saying. What you saying what I wanted. He was saying Musha was up. Are you saying what he's saying? It is all our hot dabber in the 30th chapter. Y'all had it last night. You just didn't finish reading it. They want to know about who was going to go up and get it from us. They can go up and get it from them, that they can hear it. If it was in the Shabbat, then they want to know who was going to go across the Yom and bring it to them. Then he told them that the Debar was very nadi. He said very nadi. That's how Yahushua, that's why he had to be right here with us. Right there with him. We had to worry about nobody going to send in the Shaman to go and get him. No, we had to worry about nobody going across the Yom to go get him. It was right there. Hello? Even they were seeking Yahushua. They were going to go across. They want to know where he came from. Isn't that right? Y'all remember in the 5th chapter? They were going to go seek him. They don't know whence he came. He was trying to tell them they were seeking him. Not because of what they had heard, they saw the mirror. He said, because you ate your lakam and you were filled. He tried to teach them about laboring not for the lakam that perisheth, but that which endured to alarm Cain.
That's right.
All right, let's see. Come on. Finish up.
For our ma'al are multiplied before thee, and our kataim testify against us. For our ma'al are with us, and as for our iniquities,
I have no idea, Leon.
we know them.
Yeah, we know our deeds. I would just want somebody to just tell me what I'm doing wrong. Could somebody please tell us what we're doing wrong? Them folk couldn't tell that lie. They know good and well salvation was far from them. And they knew why, too, because their kataim was right there with them. Just like they would have recognized when they had went up and they had went into the camp. And he told the people not to take the accursed things. And the arm fell. And guess where the stuff was? It was among them. That's how they knew. It's among you. When Yahushua started crying out because they had failed when they fought against AI, he want to know, why would you sit here and you sa'aking to me? These people deeds right here among them. People trying to sit around and tell me, I just want clarity. I just, shut your damn mouth. You know good and well what you doing, asshole. We've been faking our whole life, acting like we don't know what's going on. Them folks ain't sitting there telling that lie. Them folks were looking at the thing far from us because we keep sitting around lying. He said the stuff that's against us is right here with us. Come on.
In transgressing and kazar against Yahuwah,
and
departing away from our Elohim, speaking oppression and revolt, conceiving and uttering from the law dabarim of falsehood. And Mashpah is turned away backward,
and
Sadak standeth afar off. For a moth is falling in the street.
Stop for a second. Hands. And we have turned judgment back. They put out here, and judgment is turned away backwards. Hands. Who had a hand up first? You or him? Well, listen, what you got? Y'all got what he just told you? The book told you Yahushua gave it back to the smiters. So when the people were striking him, oh, no. So, let me borrow for a second. So when the people, hypothetically, you get ready to slap me, come on, you like it. He gave his back to him. You guess what we learned then? That judgment had turned away backwards on him. And how they got him to turn back. That thing I'm saying is slapping you in your face. What you gonna do? You gonna turn. Nobody gonna sit here and keep letting you hit them. You gonna sit here and you gonna turn as a defensive mechanism. And guess what happened at that time? Judgment would turn from it. And that's where they realized this is our shit. That man done turned his back on us because guess what? We kept smiting him. He said, shit, y'all sit right here and spit in my face. So guess what he did? I gave my back to him. See, man, let me tell you something. These folks been running through this book for years. They don't know what the hell they doing.
Nope.
Hell because hell ain't real. Neither is what they've been teaching you. How do you understand it? How did you understand it? How judgment turn it back? We had to say it right in our face. Who gives you judgment? A shafet. So the man that was going to judge it had turned it back on us. He look at hell, y'all sit here and you'll smack me right in my face. He looked at Yasharal had discredited him right to his face. So I gave my back to the smiters. And then when Yeshayahu sat here and he said he consumed us concerning this thing, he let us know that judgment had turned it back on us. Come on.
For a moth is falling in the streets.
See, oh my goodness. As they took him from the tomb, guess what he did? Guess what we just saw? Truth just fell right there. He was laying right there in the street, mimicking who hands? Dwayne beat you who? Amasa. When they took him, and the man sweat up to him and act like he was going to give him friend, act like he was friend until that's what was in hell. And he took him by the side of his beard and thrust him through the fifth part of his rib. And Amasa fell right there in the street and started bleeding. And everybody watched it. He said, truth done fallen in the street. We sat there and we killed it. Come on.
And uprightness cannot enter.
Listen.
Yea, a moth faileth, and he that departed from Rosha maketh himself a prey.
See that? Anybody that turn aside from it, their minds from understanding. They saying a prey. Listen.
And Yahuwah saw it.
And what happened? And
it displeased him.
In the words of my baby girl I call mama, he was pissed. The fact that anybody try to get away from it, they'll slaughter them and kill them. Always was at the threat of death. Same thing they do now. Threaten to kill you, you turn against them, you revolt against their system. You won't go along. It's always been the same thing to them. Why you think black people won't stand against the system? Ain't nobody trying to die. And Yahuwah done saw it. And he pissed. Anytime people want to get away from it, anybody want to subtract themselves from this degradation, this scum-ass system, the first thing they think they come up with is to kill them.
Yeah.
The same thing they'll do to you when you got a mind to turn away and you want to live right. Yahuwah saw it, he said it pleased him. What was the act?
That there was no mosh pot.
He said, I look, he gave it to everybody else, and look what he look at. You know what some of you come up with significant too? Telling about him smiting them? When he sat down, he started writing in the sand. They brought a woman to him in an act of adultery. He tried to see what they were going to do. They said, look at him, this one, he was just writing on the ground. He turned it back on him. I just want to see. Nobody knows what to do with this situation. He said, well, let the one who hadn't committed qatar, let them do it. Because you look at him, you were taking this stuff away, it was probably by the hands of a fit man. When we was in our unrighteous, we read last night what he did. He was right. He was an advocate for it. Then he told we learned last night in all of Yehukanan that for our unrighteousness, this man was righteous. So now you trying to kill somebody that Kataim, all he want to know which one of y'all hadn't done that in order to kill her. Man, look there, he said, ain't nobody in no position. Come on.
And he saw that there was no...
They move up 16.
And he saw that there was no Ish.
And?
Wondered that there was no intercessor.
Wasn't no help. So?
Therefore his arm brought Yeshua unto him, and his Sadiq, it upheld him.
That's what we looked at. That's what he did for us. That's why Yahushua tried to tell you he did the work that no other man did. Because we already tried it. All he was doing is sit around waiting. I'm trying to see who's going to get up and do something. Just like Mushah was. Now I told you, Mushah wrote about me. All he was doing is just sit around looking. How long y'all going to let this shit keep going? See, Dr. King never would have walked with Mushah. I don't know how the hell they call him no Black Moses. Ain't no anywhere Mushah to let me sit here and see my ass get started out. Boo! 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 Not Mushah. So ask him, just after these crowds, all these niggas run Martin Luther King your ass. So where he at with Mushah? You know what I'm saying? Mushah was wrong, King was righteous. Because King wasn't kicking white folks' ass. Because King wasn't about killing white folks. Mushah looked at one of my ox suffering wrong. And I'm going to defend them. I don't know why these folks so impressed. They said about killing King, just stop bringing your white champions. Quit bringing me your white. I ain't trying to kill King. They done that. That's how they did. They used the damn man, then they wound up killing the man. Because he was coming into the knowledge. He started looking at, I have integrated my people into a burning building. Anytime white folks get this, they champion. They go take me to the white man channel. So this is our champion. Yeah, Tom Smith hate white people. You're a damn lie. I hate white wrong. Hate no white people. I hate the system that go against us. Hell, I'm gonna sit around and love something that's oppressing me and hurting me. That's crazy as hell. I'm gonna let y'all get ready to go. I talked to y'all long enough. Most High will not come back and finish this up. Come and see if he see fit. But I just want better. Anything wrong with that? Anything wrong if we're better people? I'm gonna tell you the system. It is something wrong with it. Because these people can't be who they are unless we're at the worst part of ourselves. See, the only way they could get in, we had to fall. To show you that, let me ask y'all a question. Before Yahushua hit the ground, how was you going to get in? It's always been about our fall. You know, they say, nigga praying for my fall. They got to. That's the only way they can get in. Ask a second string player when he going to play. I got to take first string out or first string got to get hurt. Then you play. The only way they could get in is that we fall. I had to fall. That's the only way they could get in. But now, Yahuwah is turning back to us. He's turning back to us for recovery of sight. That's why he said, I can't get recovery of sight. What was that again? Now I can tell them I once was blind, but now I see. They'd have caught me back when I was one of them Christian spiritual niggas. I'd have never talked like that. Oh, they'll use it against me. Oh, his own words. I'm telling you, he's a dangerous detriment. He's trying to train him to kill white people. Why don't they go get white people that are trying to train the white people to kill black people? Put your interest and time in people that's already got the badge of honor for killing niggas. These white boys got symbolism put on their elbow. That mean I kill niggas, a nigga family. Y'all know that? That's right. The spider web on their arm. Y'all know that? On the elbow. Y'all ever seen on a white man? You know what that POTA stand for? That mean I killed a nigga. Why the feds ain't locking them up? The spider web on the back of the white man's arm, when you see it, that means I killed the nigga. Or niggers. Why the feds ain't locked them up? Oh man, come on, they ain't did that. Just a tat. Anybody can get that tattoo. Let's take your ass down for question and find out. It ain't for killing Mexicans. Ain't for killing Asians, it's for killing niggas. It means I killed a nigga or a nigga family can. White man got to flaunt that shit. So if you ain't, I'm trying to figure, what the hell you walking around with it for? I ain't got no shirt on saying I killed the crackers. He wants you to know. He flaunts it in your face. You know these folks, here on the house nigga. I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm just going to give it to my Jesus. The same Jesus brought your tired black ass over him. At some point, when you going to start letting people just disgrace you with shit? When do we stop? When do we say enough is enough? I'm sitting here looking at you this shit on your arm, and I got to put in my mind and figure, have you actually done this? Then if you ain't, why you thought there was some shit you need to be sitting around here on your arm in my face for? We the only people. We the only people about they can do some shit like that too, and flown in your face. Done all right? Good to see you. Yeah, see it, man. It's chilling. Everything right with you? Not now. Mm-hmm. Short sleeve shirt. You got to sit there, you actually got to look at it. I know what you're saying in your mind, but as far as you better go with it. You know, took all our manhood. All the making where you don't want to show that to me. Not me, boss. I'll take this gun and shoot your ass right here. Ain't that right? Tell my name Ray Gibson. Ain't that right? Hell, I ain't soft. I'm like the young folk. You know right? Hell, you talking about soft. Ain't that right? What you talking? He thought he never seen the day you'll quit. Who the hell you talking about quitting? Ain't that hell ain't giving up. Hell, I ain't giving up shit. I'm like the young folk. I keep it real. Ray got pissed with that shit every time I thought you give. What the hell you talking about giving up? Man, I ain't giving up shit. I keep it real. All we trying to say, give us our respect. Like Humpback says, shit, give us our respect. That's all we saying. Y'all all right? That's two.